You gonna get on Azalea?
I'm just saying, like, she would probably be down.
She probably would, man.
She'd
Do
probably
like white men.
That's what I'm saying. She'd probably like.
You like Doechii Cat?
I would have a better chance than like people that would normally have way better chances with a woman in this room with her.
You would think me and
you
Sus have a
probably-
better chance, but you got a better chance?
He got a better
I think
chance
y'all
than
would have
both
a
of
better
us.
chance in general.
No, but you have a better
with
chance with her.
He does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you
He
definitely do.
He does. I wouldn't dare touch that
Oh,
bitch.
goodness.
So he does.
I'm cool.
Lack of financial security aside, like none
What's
of that.
up, man? We live. Bring us in, Lush.
Okay, with that being said, you feel me? I'm breaking the 304s and shaking the police. Lead the pistol and take the cannoli.
Capiche?
Capiche? Almighty suspect in the building.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. They too young for that.
Thirsty unks in the comment section call her a fine sister. She bringing Black Panther ideology to the Orange County wine mixers. We got 10.
Oh, that was fire.
I didn't know where he was going. I like when I don't
Hey,
know
on
where
me,
you're
I
going.
didn't know.
Thank you,
All
Lush.
right.
This one's going to be a little bit more obvious.
Come on, let's hear it. Here we go.
Mile High Club where every time he on a jet flight. You feel me? Last time he did a test drive, the passenger was left eye. Everybody go to your favorite illicit website and download TF's new album, My Long Beach Sex
Sex
Life.
life. What's up, man?
What a rollout.
This guy, dude.
What a rollout.
Nathan on the boards, you feel me? Mikey in the cut, the scary side. I had a good one for Creep too.
What the fuck is
Where
Creep?
is Creed?
Creep is.
He was saying he was down on the weather last week. He's still sick? Maybe it got worse.
There's.
Aw, poor Creed.
I was gonna say something about like I was
Shout
gonna
out
be
to the
like,
homie, man.
if you ain't got love for Creep, you kind of hating. He know more stars than constellations and got more whips than a dominatrix. You feel me? It's gonna be something along those lines. Anyway, I'm Lush. You already know me. It's the Thursday show. You feel me?
What's up?
Facts.
Supreme hat, Rough Riders jersey.
Oh,
He's out here
Camo?
styling on him.
Don't be mad because I'm styling. on
Right,
oh,
like you see him.
yeah.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you. Plus the cal is on me.
What does he say after that? He just got
Nothing. Nothing. He got punched in his
He
shit.
just got punched in his shit.
I'll give you the direct quote because
Go ahead.
yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces of media and internet history. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you? Something on you. Plus the cal is on me. So act up and you gonna get laid down. Bink.
It's crazy too, because the twist in the bins that happened to him with disaster.
That wasn't even math. That was so.
Man, Hoffa wasn't the one that saw him.
No. That mad because I'm styling on you hat is completely different guys.
That wasn't Matt Hoffa.
No, that was a dude called Nix.
I always thought that was.
I thought that was Matt Hoffa.
The Math Hoffa one is
That's the other one on the bigger stage where you could see like the whole fight.
So there's two different. The original Math Hoffa one was when he's battling Dose from Philly, and they're in like it looked like a school auditorium or like something.
Yeah, that's Matt Hoffa, right?
That's Math Hoffa. Yeah.
So that wasn't that same battle?
No, you're conflating two different incidences. One, that's the only thing you squeeze is your feet in your little brother's shoes. That's what he said, and then
My niggas like, quit touching my brim, bro.
yeah, because so right before
Golden
that
age.
it was
That's the
it
golden
was,
age.
Put the chrome to your cranium. Click, clack, blow, turn his dome to a stadium.
That's fire.
That was really fire. And then he said something like, son, get the F out my face. That was like what he said right before.
Oh, me.
And then Matt stole him, bro. And
What's up, man? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weeks?
it's cool.
Go ahead, Sus.
Chilling. I was in the studio with the baby last night, man. Took the fam with me. You feel me?
Okay.
Made some hot shit.
You did.
I'm gonna drop a reel, you feel me? Later today. I'll send it to Les. I'm gonna send it to you, Mikey.
Right?
I sent it to Les. I made some hard shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was gassing.
Yeah,
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The new sus, because I don't want to like reveal what it
Go
sounds
ahead.
like. Okay, so do you feel like my assessment was accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Yeah, okay. I feel like there's been this early 2000s resurgence as far as beat styles that are now like super contemporary. Amongst that is
Sound
like
like some 2004 like nigga Battle Cat or like some documentary ass beat.
slash Neptunes.
Yeah, but like also with like
It's like a West Coast
a up tempo type of new shit in the mix of it. I'm gonna text it to you.
because it had the snaps. It had like the modern LA like but it definitely had.
I be trying, cause bro, you know me, I be up here preaching LA. When I go to the studio, I gotta do it. Like
this is a potential, like, and that's what it's like. The next sex I was finna send is, I can see this being a new LA type sound.
we need it, bro. I'm tired of I don't want to hear no Dead Homies music. I don't want to hear no drop, left, shake it, stop. I don't want to hear that. Nigga, we have, bro, LA, we're gonna shake that shit to us in the ground. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it no more. Drop that shit, shake that shit, clap that. Stop it.
So you're not trying to hear no Mark Nasty music?
I don't got nothing to get.
That's the homie.
I don't even know who that is.
Bro, that's what that's not his music?
I don't know who that is.
What? It's like
not
literally
his
what his
music,
music
bro.
is.
Tell me a song.
It's all like, drop that thing, shake it and clap it. It's like literally everything.
So basically,
Bro, he's a damn
I was just finna say that. It's
bro.
like, so
No,
basically we haven't left 2004.
1,000,000% what his music sounds like.
I'm not
Like, this
familiar
is
with
not
Mark
even
Nasty.
disrespectful.
That's the nigga who be with AD?
Yes.
Okay, so I am familiar. I'm sorry, Mark Nasty.
Bro,
I do
yeah,
kinda know
Mark
who
don't
you is.
listen. He got a couple songs like that, but Mark makes some good songs.
Like, I'm not saying
Where's he
he's good or
from?
bad.
He from the north side of Long Beach.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
guy
so
right
I'm-
there.
All right.
Man, he make good music, fool.
I can't talk because I don't know. I'm not familiar,
Yeah.
but
I'm
I'm just tired of it, bro.
I'm not saying good
What
or
is your
bad,
song
but what
called,
he described.
Seth?
Nigga, you
It's
never-
called Colossal.
Ooh, okay, Colossal, and you're gonna post the reel later after this. Immediately after this live, Seth is
I'm
gonna
waiting on
debut
him to send me the real. I'm gonna post that motherfucker.
Colossal.
Yeah, what
Coming
producers you
soon.
working with right now?
It's a nigga named Z, the nigga who but I got all kind of producers right now. But the
Like,
nigga
who
who
the
just
main
made
one?
my newest shit.
Yeah.
I don't really say I got a main producer. I fuck with Call Me Johnny. My nigga Andy on the beat from he make a lot of scat shit. You feel
Okay.
me? I don't really have a main producer, bro, because I feel like when I did that, like I feel like that make your sound kind of stagnant after a while. It's good to have a producer for like a year or two, or he has to grow with you.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas just when they make a beat, they never grow from it and they keep making the same thing. And I feel like that's how artists stay stagnant because it's not always about changing how you rap. The production could make the old rap sound completely different. I'm not rapping any new way, but the production make it sound like it is.
100%.
No, like you're evolving your style.
I am.
I'm not gonna fully say that.
I'm getting a little more intricate with how I rap. I used to dumb it down completely in 2017, 2016 because like nigga, that's what they wanted. But you're not gonna hear me jump on the beat and be like, "Hey bitch, say bitch, I bounced out the space." I'm not doing that.
Hold on, that was
I
gonna
like
be
that.
fire.
I'm
though.
dirty.
That
I
was
like that
fire.
shit.
It was
Yeah.
fire 10 years ago. I'm not doing that anymore. The other guy, he does that. If you want that, go listen to the fake clone me. You know who he is, man. Nigga be on Twitter doing dumb shit.
Man, me
go.
and Dejan were saying how
Go
great
there.
it would be if they did a tape together.
It's not
I think
happening.
it'll be fire.
It's
But
not
I mean,
happening.
It
listen, man.
would.
I agree, but it's not
But
happening.
Yeah, I
bro
know.
doing fire himself, so
not happening.
I'm not missing nothing.
And why I feel like it's fire in idea, but you gotta think of how it would actually sound right now. What the fuck is his sound right now?
You might-
Feeling on her legs.
But
Nigga, that shit weak.
So you don't think that you could potentially
Shit
bring
ass.
out? You don't think if you guys were on a decent accord and you were in the lab with him,
I wouldn't know
you
what it would sound like because he's fine. He doesn't have a sound anymore. Nigga, like he be sounding like Y&J. He be sounding like Detroit niggas.
Bro
he
is
don't
going crazy
What's
right
I'm just being honest. What's Masai sound right now?
the last song of his that like, and I do still have this song like in
What
rotation.
song?
Have my dough and make it cheesy Bellini, baby. You feel
And
me?
nigga,
When that
that
come
was
out?
so long ago.
Yeah, I said,
that's
when that
like
come out?
5 years ago.
And to keep it 1,000, that's catchy. That's catchy the great.
I'm not gonna disagree with
That nigga be stealing catchy shits.
Mm.
That's what that was. He had a phase where he was super catchy out the game. I was there. I was in the car. Nigga, he was super catchy out the game and it was bleeding into his music. I'm not hating, bro. If he drop a hard ass song tomorrow, I'd be like, that shit was fire. But like, I haven't heard it. He doesn't. It's crazy how a nigga who created a sound now doesn't have one.
I do.
I be
feel-
playing 2K with cuz sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like
Funny guy.
I feel like
He's actually good at video games for real.
Oh, babies.
I feel like y'all would bring out some dope shit in each other paws.
Look,
like,
when we used to do verses, like when we did Spaceships 2, he sent me his shit. I went and recorded. I used to make him redo his verses, not make him, but he would hear my shit and be like, I gotta redo mine. So I was pushing him to rap. When the last time we heard him say some shit where you like, oh, he said some shit.
But that's kind of like why I feel like
I feel it. I just don't know what it would
strictly-
sound like, man.
I'm not saying I'm strictly speaking from a consumer standpoint. I am curious about something though, somewhat random but still related to this topic. When's the last time that you and Ron did anything or like?
And to be completely 1,000, me and Ron was never really close. Like, it's funny, I was just telling my baby mama this shit the other day, or somebody I was in the car with, that nigga, all my Ron beats was throwaway snow beats.
Okay. Yeah.
PGO was a snow beat, he didn't want it. Silver Surfer was a snow beat, he didn't want it. And nigga, when I get on, he like, this shit hard as fuck. Why I didn't get this beat? I got it out your email. You're lying. You heard this beat. It just didn't sound hard to you until I got on it. But nah, I never was close to Ron. Like, you feel me? Shout out to Ron, but I feel like
what's he really doing right now?
I don't know.
Ron?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
I think he's still working with Greedy. 03.
I'm not sure what.
he?
I don't know. But I know at that time he was super snowed out the game, and I feel like he used to just look at me as kind of like, like this just the dude that be with the nigga that I like, type shit. So he never was like, in my opinion, I could be wrong. You feel me? If he see
never
this,
really developed a rapport.
and I don't feel like he really fucked with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I used to get more beats from nigga Low. Low was my
Low was that
boy.
dude.
Low the Great.
Low the Great
Nigga,
stuff.
Low the Great made some of my biggest shit. Nigga licked up with me and Tyke, Where Your Safe At. A lot of shit, bro. Nigga, Lil Yachty got on Where Your Safe At.
The reason why I brought up Ron is because I feel like he's a huge part of the evolution of the LA sound, and
fact.
we really haven't heard too much from him in the past 3 or 4 years.
That might be
Considering how much-
because of his own accord.
Yeah. I don't know, and that's
You know?
legitimately why I'm asking. And like,
I don't know, but I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know the details to it, and if I do, I ain't gonna say it. But if I'm not mistaken, he was beefing with Doechii on Twitter a couple years ago.
I did see that.
You feel me? And I know that was like his main shoreline, Ron. Like that
well,
was,
yeah, because that was the
you know?
wasn't Shoreline Do That.
You
shit.
drinking
Was their
water right
first
now?
tape. Yeah, I
I'm
drink.
Good.
so proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yay,
so, come on, man. Round of applause for
Lush.
Lush right now.
Y'all
man.
haven't seen me drink or smoke on camera except for like when I'm doing an IRL stream in 2 weeks.
Good.
So a month.
I like
we-
that.
I think Ron is dope though, and he amazing. But nigga, the Ron beats that I used to get on, nigga, they would just be snow beats that he didn't like.
Okay.
But you made him hits.
I did.
That's what matters.
PGO, my first hit. Silver Surfer,
matters.
they love that shit to this day. Them was all beats. Ron didn't directly send those to me. Nigga, I made Silver Surfer 3 a.m. busting off of ecstasy parked up on Fig.
That part.
On my
Oh,
mama.
that's awesome.
On my
That's
mama.
authentic.
On my
That's
mama.
authentic.
Hey, the
I'm
story
telling y'all.
behind it though, that is authentic.
All them
100%.
old songs, I was bussing off nigga, Transformer Gerb, triple stack ooh-wop, 3 a.m. nigga, bussing off them motherfuckers, nigga, all that shit. No cap.
Tam, how was your
No.
week?
It was cool. It was my birthday on
Happy
Monday.
birthday,
so-
Tam.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday, Tam.
Everybody was nice to me.
Facts,
It's been
happy birthday.
great. We did the in real live stream. I popped up on Lush at Awful Lot of Fierceness.
I did see that.
I met Crip Mac. Crip Mac reposted me and he followed me.
That's
so
right.
all of you guys saying, "Oh, she's a culture vulture. Oh, she would look so uncomfortable." Like, does Crip Mac follow you guys? No.
First of all, Crip Mac was beyond enthusiastic to meet Tam Kruger. All right.
Thank you for introducing me correctly because I would have
There
messed
it
it up.
is.
Yeah, like, that's why once as soon as he heard Kruger, like
He was on it.
Did he do the? Did he?
Chill. He actually over there growling. It's fucking crazy.
No, Crip Mac was very
You gotta
appropriate.
love that man. That
Crip
man
Mac
is
was
funny
very
as hell.
appropriate with me. Somebody asked me about it. I said I could tell that all of his inner comments about coochie and asshole, he was holding it inside.
That's
and He
right.
was very appropriate with me the whole time.
They're on
But he was thinking about busting
They're
up
on the
the-
tip of his
I felt he
tongue.
was looking at me.
Okay. He was looking
And
at
he
you
gave
like
me
a steak.
the hardest hug that I've ever received. He cracked my back.
Well, if we're being real, he might have a career in chiropractic.
Yes.
Chill.
But
Cracked my back so easily. He was like,
And on God, for
Shout
young
out to
niggas
you,
who
Tam.
don't know, I know chiropractors sound expensive. They're not. If you got insurance, I go. If you got insurance, on God, the chiropractor, your insurance will pay for your chiropractor. You just drop a little copay. It's like going to the doctor. Take your ass to the chiropractor.
Like $15,
Make you feel a lot
$25
better.
copayment.
but
too.
there's levels because he didn't quite give you the same hug that he gave, let's say, Lynn of the Plug. You know,
I did
like-
see that. Was that-
That's
bro,
what I'm
I think
saying.
that
He
was
was
fake.
very appropriate with me.
Let's pull that.
I know it
let's
was
pull that
fake,
up.
but
Hold on. Let's go through the weekends real quick. 'Cause
okay. Yeah.
How was your week?
It was cool.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't supposed to grab her up like
My
that.
week, I ain't gonna hold you, cause I just want to get, I just want
I'm
to get this out the
sure
way.
he improvised that. That nigga's like Denzel, amazing actor. He improv that part.
Yeah, I'm about to talk.
You're a whole
Yeah,
topic.
I'm about to talk about that right now.
Dave.
Am I
How do
talking right
Adam
now?
feel about Crip
Am I
Mac
talking
groping
right
up his baby mama
I mean-
unscripted?
Hey, can we go down on the line? See,
I just want to know, what do Adam feel about
topic?
Crip Mac groping his baby mama
His wife.
unsolicited?
Well, okay, so yeah,
Wait, let's watch this.
well, we're gonna take a look at this little.
This nigga going skit crazy this month.
Yes.
Dean,
I don't love
Dean
it.
the Great is a very, very intelligent guy. He knows exactly what he's
Yeah,
doing.
he just been popped up. I don't know where that man came from. He popped up within the last 30 days.
Bro, this
just
has to
fighting.
be like trolling on us though. Like,
Well,
Of
yeah,
course.
I can't see this real.
Of course, this was a skit, right? Like, you know what I mean? But some of it,
The fuck? Hey,
I feel like Crip Mac squabbles have improved.
yo, tell your husband come
He
outside.
did 2 years.
Yeah,
Tell your husband come outside.
Who the fuck are you?
Dean, you know who I am. Come on.
Why would I know who you are?
Where's my money?
Do I owe you
He
money?
owe me 5 bands, yes.
Okay, so take that up with him. What do I have to do?
Yeah,
with
but
it?
you pulled up, so you're not getting out this fucking car unless you give me my bread. Straight up.
You're gonna trap
Pause
me
it
in my
real
car
quick.
right now.
Tell the nigga run me some bread or you're not getting out. Straight.
okay, one thing, so here's how you know it's already a skit, all right?
Exactly.
Like,
First of all, Lena's outside by herself in a parking lot.
yeah. Lena, if this guy walked up to her car, that window
She'd roll that window up so fast.
Would not, yeah, and if it was down, it would be like down this much, and she'd be like, have the police, like the 911 would already be dialed,
Facts.
and there would be, you know what I mean? Like, so already we know that there's, this is for entertainment
And
purposes.
he's pressing her about money. It's like
yeah.
extremely unrealistic.
As opposed to like, what's up? Like, is Adam here? Or what?
or trying to get at her like any male human.
Well,
He's
Wait,
like,
yeah.
was,
"Look at
Adam,
the money."
was Adam there in the building at this time? Well, he said he wasn't, obviously, but he was there.
I believe Adam was not there. No, I think he was.
I'm sure he
he was
fucking
in the
was.
office, like watching this on the cameras.
Yeah, but because here's the thing: so much things wound up really occurring that now this skit is pretty much obsolete, despite the fact that it's still
It was something else after that.
Yeah, a lot
The
after
Crip
that.
Mac interview, right?
the Crip Mac interview.
Yeah.
But even like to me, this was insane. So let's just continue. Can we go to the part where Crip Mac intervenes?
Bread or you're not getting out.
Fuck out
Straight
of
up.
my face.
Okay, so Lena slapped bro, which is
I'm sure that
I
took
think
her
that was a real-
so much. That probably
Have
took her
business with my husband
so
that has
much
nothing
to
to do
do.
with
Because
me.
if
Tell the
you know
nigga
Lena,
come
she's the
outside, bruh, or
nicest
we gonna
lady
take it there.
ever.
very nice.
Or you finna get beat
took a
up.
lot.
Tell him
Hey,
come
but you know a
outside.
nice
I'ma call the
person,
bitch to come
tell
beat
them
you
to
up.
do something,
Straight
like
up.
for fake. They really go all hard in with it.
She too nice.
Fuck.
She's
Bitch,
super nice.
Bro's a boxer though, so he gotta
Tell him come out.
Get the fuck
Tell him
out
come
of here.
outside,
Hey, dude.
My bad. Tell him come
Chill the
outside,
fuck
bro.
out.
Tell him come outside, bro. I need my fucking money. It's 5 G's, bro. The fuck?
How many takes?
Money, nigga.
What's up, nigga?
You want your money?
Nigga, I'm on whatever. Hold on. Man, hold on. You rolling up on me like that
live
for,
on the
nigga?
stream.
Come on.
Watch out, bro. Watch out, nigga. What's up? This ain't got shit to do with you, bro.
Tell he's a boxer.
This ain't got shit. This ain't got shit to do.
Yeah,
Fuck about none of that, nigga. What's up?
You don't give a fuck about
Fuck about none of that, nigga. What? What's up, nigga?
Oh nah, Dean got hands.
Bread?
yeah.
Oh, you not getting
Oh, no, I
out? Straight
gotta
up.
give
would've
Dean
put
the
Crip Mac
respect.
down.
Yeah, he probably.
What's up,
probably-
nigga? You
He's a
fuck about none of
Not a
that.
problem. He boxing.
Hey,
know
You
we
fuck about none of that,
No, I
nigga.
called the cops. Give me the fuck.
This
This is the part
Tell
that
nigga run me my fucking bread.
Guys.
coochie ass off.
Tell the nigga run me my fucking bread.
Hey, come on.
Straight up.
1,
He like,
2,
yeah,
3,
here's my
4,
10.
5.
Nigga
Here's my
fucking that
chance.
too.
That was
Come on, bro. You fucking this bitch.
This nigga's social cues don't exist.
Because
Bro
like
slapped the booty cheeks 5 times though.
you
Not
know-
just one good grab, 5
He made sure he
consecutive
did it
smacks.
5 times.
What,
dog.
but like one
Gotta
good-
love that guy.
Okay, if you get a really good grab, one grab
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supersedes
He didn't
5
need 5
slaps.
taps.
But in his head, he's like, I gotta do this for 55th Street.
Apparently.
So you feel me? Like,
If that's your excuse.
Apparently. I'm not mad at that.
neither am I. However, like I think that, thought it was a little bit excessive, but
Slightly.
Talking about C-Mac?
Yes, I thought. That
I mean,
was
I think that was salty for him to do it.
true.
That wasn't in the script.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sure
You don't
Adam
think that was
didn't
in the
say
script?
grab her ass as many times as you want. No.
no, definitely
That was
not.
improvised, nigga. You could tell that was
Oh, yeah,
improvised.
that's gangster. Fuck with that.
That's hood for sure. Yeah. Adam.
I ain't go, dude. That's fire.
So to me, that was like my first like takeaway from that moment. Like, whoa! Now remember, C-Mac was already a guest or a contestant on For the Love of Lena, which was the reality show to see who was gonna be the first tag team wrestling partner. You feel me? The Marty Jannetty to Adam Shawn Michaels in their first guy girl scene.
That was a good little
Like
metaphor.
that? Yeah.
I like that one.
So a guy named Lil D wound up winning. However, Crip Mac was a finalist. And in his pursuit of that, there was a couple of moments where,
He was smacking ass?
that was not his first time.
Wait.
That's not his first time groping Lena.
Yeah.
Are you
I
serious?
hate this.
No,
Lush.
well,
Bro,
I
are
mean,
we going to see like a plug talk with Lena and C-Mac, dog?
well, that's
Adam even said on stream that wasn't the only time it happened that day because they were filming reels after this inside the building. He was like, I'm not giving away the skit, but then after he just gets up, picks her up 5 times.
He's having the time of his life in here.
yeah.
Yo,
That
he's,
nigga is having the time
he's
of
do-
his life.
and
in
he's
this
fresh
motherfucker.
out the pen.
Okay, so
on, bro.
since we already like are going down the C-Mac rabbit hole, I think it's important to note what happened afterwards. So that's a huge oversight because it should probably
Let's do it
be
quick.
in
Come
the
on, do it
title.
quick.
So
Do
they-
it quick.
No, like we're gonna definitely do it.
Let's
So
do it,
is
let's
there
do it
beef
fast.
now? Is that what we're saying? Because
Yeah, go
of
ahead.
Crip Mac, as of now,
He's beefing with Adam because Adam had called Tana during the show.
Yeah, and she
then,
is allegedly a Hoover lover. As
You
want
to talk about it? Tana?
I mean,
Go
her
ahead,
baby
Tana.
daddy is from Hoover.
Yeah.
Well, her newest baby daddy. I don't know about the other ones.
but there was other things that I'm not sure if C-Mac was aware of with Tania, like as far as people she had been involved with during his time away.
That
this
just
and
showed,
that.
man, she either slow as fuck, cause like it's no way, like
You know,
I don't think
Can you
she's
guys
slow at all.
explain to the
That's
people that
attention
don't
and
Hey,
know?
clout.
sus, but she either slow as fuck or she fast as fuck.
I don't think she's slow at all.
That's what I'm
she's
saying.
not slow.
She's not slow.
She's dumb, but she's not slow.
Would you guys like to explain to the people that don't understand why this would matter? That okay, she was with Crip Mac and they broke up for whatever reason, and then the next person she was with is from his opposing gang,
It
and
don't
why that
fucking
matters
matter.
to him.
I mean,
So,
that's-
I mean, he has a tattoo on his head that,
Yeah.
or on his forehead that makes it pretty clear.
Yeah, but
that
I mean, it's
these are-
self-explanatory. You know,
Yeah.
she.
I don't
mean,
think
we
it would
can-
really
we can
only matter is
contextualize
if he
it.
had a kid with her. That's
but
just
that's
your
what I'm
bitch.
saying.
It's like,
yeah.
who
It's
cares?
just your ex-girlfriend. So why does it
cares?
kind of?
Well, I think what happened was
He liked her.
But I think what
Clearly.
happened was he ended up like trying to be like sufficient and like honest, and he called the girl that he was living with at the time, and he told her, and then she got overwhelmed and arguing.
Yeah, because why are you talking
him.
to your ex-girlfriend? We talked about that
Okay.
yesterday. I just had a baby, and I had the baby, and you was in jail. You got
Yeah.
me fucked
Go ahead.
up.
But wait a second. No, you're right, Tay. However, this is what Adam said on the show yesterday that Crip Mac's lady wound up calling Adam and was like, "Hey, no, like I'm not upset about this. He's having a moment right now. He's having I don't know if it's a mental health thing or whatever he's got going on. I don't want to
because a mental health thing.
like exactly. Well,
To be quite frank,
Is that
he-
really the case, or are we being mean saying
no,
that?
he really- he's absolutely diagnosed with something. Even if he's not diagnosed, he has something.
he literally spoke.
I think he said he already said he has like
something.
schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah,
Oh,
schizophrenia.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell he's something's wrong.
No, he's been.
He's
like,
not stupid. He's not slow, but something's off.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
In content that I've done with him, he spoke about and he was very So when I interviewed him a few years ago, when he first got out, like 2 years ago, and he was pretty much like I don't need the stigma that people have about mental health, particularly like in the Black community, particularly with people that are gang members and things like that. Like, kind of was in full effect at that moment because he was like, I ain't worried about what they talking about. All I need is old English and I'm straight. That's
Which
essentially-
makes it worse.
And that
Yeah,
was
which
real
makes it
too,
worse,
by the
yeah.
way.
Yeah. I'm not paraphrasing. That's basically like what he said. And so with that being said, I don't know the intricacies of his diagnosis or this or that. However, there are certain days where he might be more
Turned up than others.
agitated than
I
others.
believe his mom came out. That's when I seen it. I mean, I already knew that, but I believe when his mom came out and said like, he's been diagnosed with something or something of that nature. I think it was bipolar schizophrenia or something like that.
And
I mean,
I'd
that's
like
kind of
to-
obvious.
honestly, this is important for me to
It's
do
definitely,
too.
and I'm about to say, it's definitely obvious, though.
Absolutely.
Well, I
That's a very
had a
particular
conversation
human.
with Mama Bear a couple days ago, and I've known Mama Bear since that same time when C-Mac got out in 2023.
She seems like a nice lady.
Incredibly sweet lady, very intelligent lady, really cool lady, and she was very disappointed in me that I offered Crip Mac some Old English that day, and she was like,
Oh, she doesn't want him drinking.
well, yeah. So she said, like, Lush, like when I met you, you were in recovery. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that was very irresponsible. Like, will you please not do that with my son? You know, because I've talked to this woman several times. We have a good rapport. I have a lot of respect for Mama Bear and Granny Bear, and C-Mac know that too.
So what happened to the cat?
I asked about all 3 cats are accounted for.
No. Is that nigga who claiming to be his daddy really his daddy?
No.
For real?
That is not his daddy.
Oh, wow. That's gay as fuck. How gay is that?
That is.
Nigga doing interviews talking about, I'm Crip Mac daddy and oh no, he grew up in a real affluent. That's gay. You out here cosplaying as a nigga dad is crazy.
He definitely did
What's
not.
the lore on that, Lush?
Okay, so that was literally just a clout chasing thing. I believe he may have dealt with that family at a certain point. However,
he fucked with his mama before.
He has no
That's
biological relationship with Crip Mac in any capacity.
The daddy?
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ.
When you
Tania.
say,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, bro, she's slow, but she's fast.
but
We know
then
that,
again, but then again, is that even on her? Because she pretty much. Okay, yeah.
So she was
which
trying to
is
do
even
this on
worse.
purpose.
But the thing
Yeah,
is
which
this,
is fucking crazy.
But she also makes it pretty clear that it's available for the right price. So
But
Yeah, she
still,
does.
but that might be true, but have some respect for like the people that you was
Something.
publicly involved with, like saying you love this person, not just a customer or whatever kind of other time you on. Because then that makes people not want to respect you as a human being.
Correct.
well, I think
Because if you're a human being and you just so happen to be a sex worker, that's cool. You doing what you got to do. Okay, you have kids, you got shit to pay for. But you seemed like you was portraying like you love Crip Mac. The other day she was on the video in here talking shit about Adam, saying they're using him and all this. If you care about him enough to speak out like that in defense of him, why would you try to disrespect him
Right.
and get caught up in some fake shit trying to fuck this nigga daddy?
you don't think that was like somewhat opportunistic on her
That's
behalf?
extremely
Just-
opportunistic, but it's also trying to be personally disrespectful to a person that you said you cared about, and you're trying to do it in public.
I
That's mean. That's beyond the pale of you being just trying to be fucked up to somebody.
I agree, and I'm not trying to shoot Tania, although we do have a good rapport. I'm not trying to shoot her unnecessary bail. However, at the same time, I feel like once somebody has had this many bad experiences with the opposite sex and her entire just history of dealing with men isn't necessarily like an amicable or, thing where she's in accordance with whoever. Like, I think
True.
sex is way more transactional. Children being removed from that, there's not too much because like she has very contentious, aka she don't get along with most, if not all of her baby daddies, including Snoopy Badass, who she speaks very
How many
poorly
kids she
of.
got with him?
2 or 3.
That's crazy.
I just don't want to set a precedent for I know mostly guys watch this, but if there might be women or young women watching this, that just because you don't fuck with somebody no more, you have to be vindictive towards them. You don't.
100%.
You could have a horrible relationship with men. Yes, niggas ain't shit, all of that. And you could just simply be on to the next one. You don't got to go out of your way to fuck with people that may have you feel that wronged you. You can get revenge in other ways. Like your revenge should be having a better life.
Facts.
It
Your
shouldn't
revenge
be.
should be success, not dick.
Because fucking with this person all the time just makes it seem like you really do care about them too much and you really can't let it go. And you're really not as bad as you seem and you really don't got the confidence that you're trying to portray.
Now, I'm noticing a pattern in Adam, and I don't think it's being done intentionally because he actually wants to continue to have good relationships with a lot of these people he's making content with. Like, let's just use the 2 most obvious examples, Faux Extra and Crip Mac. You know what I mean? However, there seems to be like a lack of understanding on his behalf of really where they're at mentally. And I'm not talking about intelligence-wise. I'm talking about things that
Their relationship politics and their household politics.
Yeah, exactly. And what may or may not upset them at a certain time. Now, I'm not blaming Adam because in Adam's head, he's like, oh, it's obvious that Tania would be a great person to call for this Crip Mac interview because they have multiple songs together. Tania herself. So first of all, for Tania to act like Adam,
an angel.
God send me a hoodster
That's why I'm saying
from the 55th Street gang.
That's what I'm saying. It's
man,
fucked
she
up.
clout chasing, dog.
On a guy.
No, but it's even worse though because she's literally she sent all those songs that we reacted to the other day, like the unreleased Crip Mac records. She sent those. She was like, she's trying to be in the conversation with Crip Mac. So then for her to turn around and be like, oh, Adam is clout chasing, like, girl, you were the one just sending him all these records. How does that, like, that's a huge contradiction, you know?
I mean, we obviously know that she is clout chasing because she honestly hit Adam up and was like, hey, I just want to do some music with him and do some stuff with him. And he's just barely getting out. I think he did like, what, 600,000 first interview?
Well, yeah. No, he obviously, like, there's still a demand for people to see him.
So, I mean, we know that she's clout chasing. She's trying to get back on the boat.
Are you trying to get in Crip Mac pockets?
She definitely is.
Or not even.
Imagine if they had a baby with each other.
Have mercy.
That would
on
be
them.
crazy.
Not,
Bro.
Or not even, like, get in his pockets, per se, but utilize whatever social
The fame
currency
adjacency.
he has, whatever fame he has, and, like, come up off of that.
Because she's been out of the you know, the internet circuit for the last couple months. She ain't been up here.
I mean, the at her height, I seen her with pushes.
Right.
And then I seen her
See,
go
I
right.
don't know pushes her.
Yeah, I know. She was, she was
she
on the
did
social
that-
YG and
She
shit.
did that YG song,
But then
which was
she came
very,
right
very
back
popular.
up with no jumper. And then she did start doing a little porn flicks or whatever she was doing. And then, you know, it sizzled out. But the only reason why she had that high point when she was doing the shit with no jumper was because she had a relationship with C-Mac, with Crip Mac.
Well, that's not true.
Well, to
No.
me it is. From a viewer looking in, yeah.
Yes. So the
It's
reason
the
why.
story with her daughter.
Yes. Well, even before that, it was her talking about, it was the P. Diddy thing. It was
Oh,
her
okay.
being like, oh, I was at Diddy parties and
I think the Nova shit was before that though.
was the
Because I didn't really pay attention to Diddy shit.
I saw her
it
on
was,
Soft White
but-
Underbelly. That's how I know who
Correct.
she is.
Correct.
Yeah.
And in that Soft White Underbelly, she mentions the Diddy party.
Yes.
Once Diddy got arrested, those clips started resurfacing.
Resurfacing.
And then she.
Nah, bro. She
I know
got,
her from being Nova Mama.
Nigga, she
yes.
got cracking because she made that song with Crip Mac.
No, I think you're right, but I think a lot of people don't even. Well, no. She didn't get cracking for the song.
Nah, the
with
song
Crip
with
Mac.
YG.
Yes, the
No,
song with YG.
I'm not saying cracking as in like she started, but I'm saying when she got back popping, it was all C-Mac.
I don't even.
It was
think,
off multiple things. I don't think it was just one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
She an
that.
entrepreneur.
Apparently.
The song with C-Mac was absolutely like hilarious and definitely like
Bro, that shit
hit
was,
the radar,
bro,
but-
that shit was wild.
what made her back in the conversation was clearly like all this controversy she was marred in initially with the Diddy thing and then with Nova and then obviously the whole indictment that wound up ensuing as not as a result,
Bro, I
but
feel
in
like
the wake
Nova
of.
predate that, bro. I've been hearing this Nova shit for like 3 years.
Yeah, no, she
He
for
means
sure.
like on the internet though, not outside, out here, but just
As far as like, I'm referring to her recent arc on No Jumper, like her return to No Jumper, because
and just social media lore.
Yeah,
Like, she was on Soft White Underbelly, then she came over here.
yeah,
Then
and,
the Crip Mac stuff started to happen.
and
I
it's-
assume.
it's
Then the
all
Crip Mac
kind
shit
of
was
in the
first.
same. It's all kind of within the same time period, regardless. But the point is like what I was kind of trying to allude to earlier is I don't think that Adam is aware, like when he's like, "Oh, I'm about to call Tania," and even if Crip Mac doesn't necessarily react in that moment because he, he has his.
He called her while he was right there?
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Well, so basically,
How did it go? I
and
didn't
this
see
hasn't
this.
aired, but or I don't know if it's gonna air actually at this point.
It basically
But-
made Crip Mac post this video yelling in the office saying he don't fuck with Adam, he is snake.
He did that in the office?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was for real? You was here?
Wait, he was in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was dead ass?
Oh nah, he violated
No,
y'all.
He was dead ass though?
Yeah, he was definitely 100%
If this is a
serious.
play, it's a.
It was over the call with Tania.
Mhm.
Like literally, like, bro,
Is your mic on?
I don't have a mic. They took all the shit.
But-
He was in here yesterday, but Adam calls Tania, but like Tania can't get a word off. You couldn't hear a word she said like over the mic or like in person because Crip Mac was like screaming his lungs out, like calling her, like saying all types of shit. But
That's viral. That's gonna go viral.
Well, so that's essentially literally what it was. And when Adam first said, because I was like, so what was Tania's reaction during this? He was like, I literally couldn't hear her. That's what he said on the show.
said she was gonna pull it up though.
Yeah, I guess that was towards the end of the.
So everybody's getting what they want out of the situation.
Basically.
Well,
Not necessarily no
Maybe not
jumper.
Crip Mac.
Yeah, maybe not Crip Mac.
yeah, no jumper
If-
lost Crip
If
Mac.
If he
for
was
now.
serious about
But wait,
his
I did
baby
see,
mama kicking him
but I did
out.
see Crip Mac post something today saying,
Okay.
if you give me an official apology, he's talking to Neon
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
this
that's
clip,
today.
correct?
And he also did.
He said Neon done, but Adam, he'll take an apology.
Well, that shows real
apology.
camaraderie with him and Neon. I mean, with,
And he
Adam.
also did accept the collab post of the one of the
Yes.
things. So
Of
and
course, I'm
that-
gonna get money for that.
Well,
You got to play it though, Steve.
Adam, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm completely done with Neon. Fuck Neon. We never would do nothing a day again in life. I'm gonna keep it 55th straight. That's with Neon. If you wanna do something fair with me, I need a fucking apology. That's what I'm saying. Apology. Adam, I am not
What is
playing any custer games with
Oh
you.
my
I want my
God,
apology.
man.
Adam, I'm gonna tell you like
Nigga,
this.
real life
I'm
GTA.
completely done with
bro.
Neon.
I don't think we'll ever get
Like,
another
he
Crip
would
Mac,
be a
bro.
nigga in San Andreas. Oh my mama.
if
Like,
Crip Mac's not in the next in GTA 6, that's a
he
huge.
would be an amazing
Bro, do you think we're ever gonna get
GTA
another
character.
Crip Mac?
No.
This
Not
is,
like this.
this
though.
guy's
This is the
one of a
once in a
kind, bro.
generation.
This guy is the guy, bro.
He's
I love
hilarious.
this
When I'm
dude, dog.
leaving the in real life stream, walking down the street, I get to the crosswalk. It's a bunch of teenagers coming. As soon as they get past my shoulder, they're like, "Oh my God, that's Crip Mac."
I'm crying. That
Oh,
nigga's
man,
a star
oh.
on Melrose.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was
man,
like
this man is
5
one of a kind, man. Shout out to Crip Mac, man. Love this guy. He's
Yeah,
funny
all
as hell.
fair business. At least he's trying to give Adam a chance to apologize. I apologize.
Yeah.
And
5 apologize.
You know.
Thank you.
get over it.
What we got next on the topics, big dog?
Well, since we just did this, and I'm not sure it's actually on the list, but
That nigga said a 5
everybody-
apology.
you're here. We should definitely talk about what is your interpretation of the whole marathon burger
Yeah, situation.
debacle?
Listen, bro. Are you talking about what the bitch trapper dude?
Beyond you, obviously.
Are you talking about? So you talking about the incident that happened?
Yeah, because you're actually from Long Beach. You were
I'm gonna keep it
there.
100%
Said
full.
the nigga from 80s passed and the nigga
Yeah,
from Hoover got shot. in the head.
Y'all know my name. Obviously, I said it on here live, but I don't know really too much about what happened in that garage. We pretty much left probably 5 minutes before that shit happened. I've heard stories about it after. I really haven't came to a conclusion to it because I heard all type of different stories. I heard it was somebody from LA, and then I heard it was somebody from the west side of Long Beach. So I really don't know. I can't really give you no conclusion. Only thing I can say is I seen that nigga Barry Gordy out there.
I did.
goodness.
I
He
seen
was
Gordy.
hopping on one leg. And shout out to him. I hope he's straight.
Gordy a
I hope
fucking
he's safe.
bullet magnet.
Well,
But
I
he-
think he's okay. I don't think he actually got shot.
well, I seen him in the
twins.
hospital.
That's
He did go to the
man.
hospital. My
Yeah,
boy
I
need
seen
to
him in the
cleanse.
hospital.
He need to
And
just.
somebody
I
told
don't
me he
know.
got shot right here. But
Gordy
I
need
mean,
vacation,
the
man.
main
Gordy
thing I
gotta
think
go to
people want to talk
Thailand or
about is
something.
me and the bitch trapper
What is that
boy.
gonna do? Get
Okay.
the spirit off of him?
Yeah, he need to go to Thailand or something. He need a vacation, dog.
Yeah, he definitely
Gordy a
got
bullet
Sage
magnet.
him down.
I
But,
don't want to see you die, bro.
There was something that did happen. I
never.
think I do want to talk about this too because I ran into the rich trapper nigga finally. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it to you 100% raw. What happened? Well, as soon as I seen him, right, I said, "What's up with it, girl?" He's like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about it after. It's all content." That's the first thing he said to me. Now, I should have been tripping, but the program that's happening is bigger than me and him beefing. Like this marathon burger opening in Long Beach, I'm like, all right, for sure. I'm not really tripping. Whatever.
And you had your lady with you and
Yeah,
stuff.
but
like
my girl don't
family.
give a fuck. Nigga, I can get cracking right there. She know where to go. But to me, it was more so like, all right, Long Beach need to be more responsible. Plus, my boy P Nice is working with Sam on this opening. It's like, bro, I don't want to be the fuck up.
Didn't P Nice get the first burger?
He got the first burger, first
Yeah.
interview, all of that. So I'm like, all right, bet. I let him go. I go across the street. We come back. As I'm coming back, I'm with like more of the homies because I'm like running into him. I'm like, oh, look, that's the dude right there. I don't like him, whatever, but we ain't tripping. So I go up to him. I push up on him. I say some things to him. I think the last thing I said to him was like, where your gloves at? He don't say nothing to me. And then I'm like laughing at his camera. I start fucking with his camera, doing all type of shit. And that was it. Now, hold on.
Did you think it was a joke at this point?
Yeah, on mama's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, bro, I'm laughing. Bro, listen, we in home
It
field
looked
base.
like you thought it was a joke.
Bro, I could have did anything
There's
to this
tape,
guy.
there's footage.
Yeah,
there's footage of
all
this.
footage.
I didn't see this.
But like we're in Long Beach. This is
Where can you
hometown.
find
Like I
this?
got hometown base. So I could have did anything to this guy, right? But I go home, I wake up in the morning,
Let me
he's
see it.
saying that he marked me out. Now, I do want to call somebody because somebody was there that was working doing the Marathon Burger. And, bro, they were right by us. I just want to call this guy real
Tay,
quick.
why was they saying that you couldn't get in and you was like stuck in line outside?
Hold on. Hey, yo, can you hear me? Can you hear on the mic? Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. Can you hear me on the mic, Steve?
Telling me live.
Are you live too on No Jumper Fully?
What's happening?
All right, so I just want to ask you one question. Was Rich, you were right by me, right?
What you mean?
Like when we was at the Marathon Burger.
Yeah, we was together the whole time.
You see the fuck boy that saying all this shit on the internet. Was he doing any type of hot positive, any type of popping it or any type of anything that was aggressive?
Man, I thought that nigga was your friend. That nigga was talking nice as fuck.
Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that. Hey, I love you, fool. I'll call you later. We're gonna leave it at that. Listen, fool, the nigga seen me and started trying to be my friend. He putting cameras in my face, smiling, laughing. He's telling me, nah, it's all content based. And this is crazy to me because I've never seen him actually do this in real life. Now, maybe it was just a scenario we was in because he obviously know, like, we're in Long Beach. Mm-hmm. But the boy was soft. Now, let's watch this video. And I'm going to tell you where to stop it at. Right here. So right here, this is before, this is after I already seen him. I'm coming back and seeing, bro. You see my girl right there.
So what was the first interaction? Because I guess that's not on
camera. I pressed up on him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, nah, it's all content. We can talk about it after. I was like, let's talk about it right now. He's like, nah. And he just walks off.
Okay.
Press play.
We got Mr. Funny Guy himself, Tay Third, aka Tayfrit, aka King Gray 80 blank. The same dude that said that if he ever saw me in Long Beach, it was gonna be a problem. Look at him, all smiles, trying to ha he. That's what these dudes do in real life. They get in situations and try to make it into a joke so they can say it's not as serious as what it is. But I would never let nobody talk to me the way I'm finna talk to him, especially about no fade. Let's get into it. This guy right here, Mr. Funny Guy.
Babies, before he said that funny guy shit, which that's not in the regular video, I'm looking at his camera and I'm throwing up gang signs. He's not saying nothing. He's literally doing some like type of double edit with voice. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's reacting to
the
footage,
listen,
right?
No, even the video with the voice in the video, that wasn't there. He didn't say nothing about that. Oh. Like the nigga did some type of like Pro Tools. I don't know what the fuck he did. But the nigga start adding voices to it, but keep it playing. I'm just throwing up gang signs in this video, fucking up his whole video.
And then he started with this little weird playing, trying to reach for my camera and all that kind of stuff. Like, bro, what's up with you, my dude? Like, what do you want? I don't know if y'all play spades, but he reminded me of the dude who reaching for the books that ain't his. Like, you got a dog named Reach? What's wrong with you, bro? I'm not sure what's up with this guy, but let's continue. What you reaching for? You got a dog named Reach?
Can we push pause?
I don't know what that little weird reach was.
Now, if a nigga saying he's aggressively like that, why are you letting a nigga reach for your camera in your face? And why? And I'm telling you right now, he's not saying nothing while I'm doing this. I'm literally looking at cuz like, all right, I can't do nothing to you, but I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna troll with you. Keep it playing.
But let's keep going. What's up with this guy? You play spades, reaching for books that ain't yours? This guy Tay Third, man.
He's not saying this in real life.
The you play spades thing was.
He's not playing this in real life. He's not saying this.
That's crazy.
This is not real. Like he literally doctored some voice and now he's saying it. Like no, he never said that. The nigga's looking at me with a camera just smiling like this.
But that's not even like a crazy thing to say.
But keep it going. And look, you can see my girl. She's not even turning around because he's not saying nothing.
That's true. She doesn't look like she's like.
He's not saying nothing.
The funniest guy right here.
I'll be trying.
The funniest guy right here. And then you.
Oh, babies. He said in real life, he said, oh, you looking fly. I said, I'm trying. He turned it to say, oh, he's a funny guy. Bro is a weirdo. Keep it going, though.
Hear him say it. You got the gloves. But he tries to play with a little ha he like he's not serious. No. Niggas thought that they was being funny, but they wasn't ready for a real answer. Let's run that back one more time.
You guys are far back.
Right here. You got the glove? Yeah, you want to go get him?
I'm not here, Bosco.
So I say, yeah, you want me to go get him? He immediately started talking to me about Bosco. What you talking to me about Bosco for? My fate is with you. What you worried about that man for? Man, when I say these dudes don't be on nothing, man, y'all, these dudes don't be on absolutely nothing
Did you hear this
at all.
Hold on.
Yeah, you want to go get him?
This is Nathan.
Look
Hold
at
on, I'm
that
asking you a question.
busterism
You hear
in
him
real
say
time.
anything about a
Oh, yeah. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him.
That's, I asked
You
him
see how
about
these
boxing
dudes try
gloves.
to
He
play?
did not say that in real life. He looks at me and just goes like this. Bro, I don't know what type of magicianry this is. I don't know what the fuck he was on. Bro did not want to do nothing. He's literally soft. The most like, how can I say this? The most gay mannerism nigga that thinks he a thug ever. His mannerisms was gay. Everything about him was gay. I'm looking at him dead in his face. I'm over here fucking with him, trolling him, and he didn't want to do nothing.
What started y'all beef?
He said something about the viral way. Then he said my name in a live saying like he beat up my big homies, and he knew me when I was like 10 or 11. Because I was in the trap house at 10 and 11.
That's pretty precocious of you.
I really don't have no beef with Cub, but I did say some shit like, I don't like you, I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you, whatever. In this situation, it's like, all right, bet, this is bigger than us. Cuz didn't say nothing aggressive. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, like, where did I stop with a fade?
I'll say this, regardless of anything else, I would like to normalize not bringing, like, if we're going to be having these type of things and supporting hood businesses, and already we're already like putting certain issues we have to the side to even be in the proximity of these businesses, like, we gotta like really let all type of altercations go, because it's gonna wind up burning it for the businesses eventually. Like, even, and I'm not saying that this was an example of that. I'm saying like for even the shooting that occurred, literally not even on the same block. It was literally blocks away from that is now being.
I'm gonna keep it 100. That shooting had nothing to do with Marathon Burger.
That's what I'm saying.
When you go to like a city that's full of like things with politics and gangbanging, everybody wants to pop out and be there. You know, everybody wants to show their face. Everybody wants to be like, hey, I took pictures here and I want to do that. And I think that's what happened with that.
For sure. And like the thing is, so there's already so much, it's already so difficult for independent businesses that aren't supported by major corporations, particularly black businesses. We've seen how much trouble people have getting that shit to be sustained without interference from outside entities. Like, I think we need to do our best to really protect that, and just whatever altercation.
I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. That's what I was on. Like, even when I seen bro, I was just like I said, I was just like, all right, bet. You're not really turned up, whatever. Cause like the homies was there, the niggas that he was disrespecting, I ain't even gonna say their names, but they was there, and I seen him turn that down. When I seen him turn it down with me, I'm like, for sure, we gonna go troll him. And bro, like, just made like some crazy ass, just like video. Like, you did not hear him once say, oh, let's get down, let's go catch a fade.
The only thing that we heard was the boxing gloves thing.
Look, bro, and that shit is like literally doctored in the Crib Street. That nigga looked at me dead in my face and said nothing with a camera, and I'm like, all right.
But then, like, at the same time, like, are you? What should you have done? Should you have been like, yeah, let me leave
I ain't gonna
this Marathon Burger event
if he would have
with
said
my
that,
girl and go put on gloves and fight in a random
nah,
alley?
on babies. If he would have said that, first of all, it's gloves. Like, you're not gonna put on no gloves to fight me, nigga. We're just gonna catch hands. Like, what the fuck is up with these gloves and these celebrity? But I don't listen.
Look,
we
I
gonna
don't
fight,
fuck with that nigga. I think that nigga gay. You feel me? I'm not really too fond of that nigga. You feel me? But you feel me? I don't know about all the doctor edit shit, because it do sound like it's loud, but maybe it was loud and you couldn't hear him. But besides all that, he didn't say nothing crazy. Like,
he didn't say nothing.
Didn't say anything.
But
crazy.
this is the thing that I'm
but
trying to.
he be talking about what he be talking about. He's just this super crazy fighter and all of this type of shit. Then nigga, do something.
And that's my that's what
That's
I'm trying to say.
all
Like, Phil, why is niggas keep saying like this nigga said I wanted to fade you? He never said nothing. Literally, my peoples, we was right there. The nigga that I just called, he wasn't even a part of my team. He just said, hey, I just seen this shit. Let me just call in, let these niggas know. He was not popping it.
And I know you got a lot going on, like beyond like all like Long Beach sex life jokes aside. You have like a lucrative career. You got a lot of shit going on. Like,
I ain't gonna.
But at the same time, are you down to fight this fool? Because
listen, we can do it over here at No Jumper on Crip.
All right.
Like, I would love to invite him. And listen, we could do it without no gloves. Like, he keep talking about gloves and shit. Like, bro, listen, fool, I'm not finna tell you.
I think getting on a card and getting both of y'all a little bit of, some increments in your pocket.
Nah, I don't want him to get no money.
That's what you want, though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing it for.
That's exactly.
Like, I don't want him to get no money. I just want to do it for free. and just get this shit done with. Because like I'm just tired of this nigga like doing weird trolls. Like he also put a video out like I got slammed out of the Marathon store. Like they rock starred me. No disrespect to the homie, but like nah, bro. Like
Well, yeah, and that's why I kept like alluding to that and like asking because I want to give you a chance to like clarify that.
Bro, it was
like,
listen.
oh.
So it's like two groups, and it's like the group over here is fans, the groups over here is fans, and like the security is escorting people through the middle. When we first got up there, the security's like, "Oh, that's TF. We're gonna put them up in there." So we go to the front. As soon as I get to the front, Black Sam like, "What's up? What you got going?" I'm like, "I'm TF. They told me to come in." He's like, "Oh yeah, okay, for sure. Let me get some of the family out." And he closed the door. I look at my girl because I don't care about no pictures. I don't know Sam. I knew Nip.
Yeah.
But I'm up there supporting the situation. I'm like, do you want to stay here for a picture? She's like, nah, I really ain't tripping about it. So we left. As soon as we leave, and that's when the gun shit started popping off, and we got on. But like, I didn't give a fuck about being inside of there. Everybody that was inside of there, I already knew.
Well, if you cared that much, you probably would have showed up like.
Somebody posted that too.
What?
What you talking about?
Nigga, the same nigga.
Oh, he posted that.
Yeah, like, come on.
Well, I'm assuming if you cared that much, you would have showed up early. And been
with P Nice, I would have been with P Nice and them.
Yeah,
like, nah,
and that
fool,
kind of
like,
would have guaranteed that you were already locked in.
I wasn't really like tripping on being in there taking pictures. Like, I honestly was just there to support the fact that Long Beach got something opening up like we can be proud of. You know, a lot of people from Long Beach love Nip. A lot of people from Long Beach love Black Sam now. The way that he's handling Nip's situation after the demise. From the Asian culture.
Well, wasn't this whole thing like a collaboration with Snoop's son?
Yeah, Cordell had put in like 30% of the profits to get it open.
Like they're like this wouldn't have. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't have happened, but the catalyst for this happening at this time was through.
Yeah,
Cordell.
Black Sam specifically said Snoop Dogg helped get this location
that's
open.
what Sam said.
I also think like again, I want to mention the fact that because people keep trying to be like, oh, this Marathon Burger shooting, quote unquote. If it was that serious, then Stevie Wonder wouldn't have come like an hour later after the shooting.
Bro, that shooting had nothing to do with the Marathon Burger, bro. Like, first of all, the shooting was like down the block to the left in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Second of all,
no, I can see why people are making the correlation or opportunistically trying to blame it on that. But like the reality is Long Beach is a city that has a lot of gang violence and shootings, and that shit just spills over to the downtown areas sometimes, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, that shit had nothing to do with it. But just to get back to the subject, yes, I want to fight you. Yes, I think you're a gay. Yes, you do got gay allegations and you beat women, so you need to get your ass whooped. Ain't nothing turned down. Cuz is a bitch, pure pussy. He never said nothing disrespectful, nothing aggressive, and we'll just move on from that. I don't got nothing else to say about it. I'm not going to say nothing else about it. For every action, there's going to be a reaction. And we'll just leave it at that.
Well, you know, I pray for peace in the east side of Long Beach and South Central.
Pray for peace in Iran.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah. Because Trump is going crazy out there.
He has definitely got his finger on the nuclear button.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I hope Iran don't got no nuclear bombs. Because I just seen something, but I was actually like it was misinformation. They said that they tried to bomb San Diego, but it was a submarine, the Lincoln or something like that. That was in the Gulf of Persia.
So basically, long story short, just to quickly summarize that, in 1979 there was a revolution in Iran. There was a new leader and a new regime took place that was pretty much brought in like the strict
Ayatollah Khomeini.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's been tension in the Middle East, particularly between them and Israel for several decades. In 2014, Barack Obama wound up making an agreement with Iran that essentially allowed them to harness nuclear energy, however, like monitored or some things like that. The particulars are very, very intricate. A lot of people weren't happy about that because they thought that America was essentially allowing Iran to, without impunity, gain nuclear powers and build an arsenal. When Donald Trump took office, I believe 2 years after his initial first term in 2018, he wound up overturning what Obama did, and it's pretty much been heightened tension in the Middle East since then. In 2025, June of last year, there was an airstrike by the Iranians over Tel Aviv, and I believe that was called Operation Rising Lion. Lion being, in my opinion, alluding to the fact of like the previous regime of Iran before, because if you look at the old Iranian flag, it has the lion on it, not the Islamic crest. So, and then there was within the same month a response by the Israeli and U.S. military. After that, Donald Trump has been in talks with Iran to see if there could be a new arrangement made. When all of their leaders were converging at the same spot, there was another airstrike over Iran, and that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah, they killed Ayatollah Khomeini and the next person who would take over. But to what Leslie was saying earlier, that Obama did go out of his way to try to secure a non-nuclear situation for the world, because it's not like we're in the position to allow people to have shit or not. We can't be the world police forever. That's why we spend all of our budget on the military and not things to help our own country. But Ayatollah Khomeini, to his credit, said, you know, when people get upset when we say death to America and they don't understand why, he's like, but we mean, when we say death to America, we mean death to Trump, death to Mike Pompeo, and death to John Bolton. We do not mean that to the American people. And also during the revolution, 1979, when the same person took over, so he's a dictator. I'm not trying to take his side, but he, again, went out of his way. They took the hostages from the embassy in Tehran. He let go of the 10 black people immediately. And he said, because you're persecuted enough in your country, our problem is not with you.
Real nigga.
So these are the kind of leaders that they're killing from the world. People that are trying to be fair and trying to make it to where, okay, we're running our shit in our country the way it is. People can be mad if they want, extreme religion or not. They're not doing shit about it on the day to day. So it must not be so bad, right? We're dealing with Trump. We're not trying to kill Trump. We're all dealing with it on the day to day. But they take these leaders out and they make it seem like to us they propagandize our youth to go and fight in these wars for a better life for themselves, because they go after the poor people. They come to schools in our communities. They go to Lockheed. They go to Doechii. They go to Jefferson. They go to all the places where they know we're broke and struggling and offer you a better opportunity for yourself to go over there and die and to fight against people that don't have a problem with you.
Do you think it's our war?
Hell no.
No, it has nothing to do with us.
None of these wars ever have anything to do with us.
Country we can't really say.
If he could have done the same shit that he did to the Venezuelan president, to Ayatollah Khomeini, he would have done that. Just to embarrass, but you can't do that over there. You have to take them out because their military is still extreme. They had a military procession for his funeral while they propagandize us and tell us everybody is against them. That's not true.
Now, keep in mind also the largest population of Iranians in the world outside of Iran is in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
There are more Iranians here than anywhere outside. So
and shout out to the Persian people. Like, it's not disrespect to them
100%.
too. But they came over here because they don't agree with that. They want to be free. They want to wear dresses, skirts. They want to dress like me. They want to do what they want, which is great. You can leave that country. They're not keeping you over there.
They weren't. A lot of them weren't trying to live under Sharia law and things like that. And there are actually a contingent of Iranians that live here that are Muslim and still do. Are not in necessarily in opposition with a lot of the ideology.
Exactly.
However, there's certain elements that they weren't.
Extreme, yeah.
Yeah. Extremism. There's a difference between being religious and fundamentalist.
But I don't like to criticize other countries for having that, because we have fundamentalist Christians here. That's why we
100%.
fund the war for Israel. All these big ass white churches where they preach this stuff and they preach the God of destruction, but they take your offering and say that same God is going to bless you.
Facts.
And we're blowing people up and we're giving military power to people, and we're not in control of what they do with that shit after we give it to them. Doesn't matter what they tell us on TV.
Would you know
give people bombs and you give people technology, they go after their enemies like they want, and now we're warring Iran because of them.
Do y'all know what the definition of the word Zionist is? What's the definition? What is it?
Well, yeah, tell us.
What is it?
The definition of the word Zionist is somebody that believes that Jewish people are entitled to Israel. You know what I mean? That is their
land.
land.
Jesus can't come back until.
That is so. With that being said, the largest concentration of Zionists in the entire world are the conservative MAGA Trump supporters of Middle America. The Christians, they are all Zionists by definition.
But it's because they believe the part of the Bible that says, like, oh, these people need to be in the homeland for Jesus to come back and all of that. But it's not necessarily true.
They don't give a fuck. All they know is that this is supporting America's ability to accrue, procure, and stabilize more international resources and territory. That's all this is about. We want oil.
But the Christian people they're not doing it for that reason. It's the
No.
politicians that are using that against them.
100%.
Yeah.
But I don't think they even have that much of an awareness of it. Like
No.
they're literally they are the greatest source of ammunition in America, allowing to weaponize
they're
Israel.
Sheep. They're people that are being used and can't afford their day-to-day life, and they're thinking that their blessing is gonna come in heaven. So they believe in this shit, lock, stock, and barrel. They can't not believe in it. Their life depends on it.
And these are also the
Religion's
same.
just like cults, especially
It is a
here.
cult.
This shit is a cult.
And these are also, ironically enough, the same people that are like, the Jewish elite that's controlling us. They think that that's all bad, yet they're actually the main people supporting it.
It's cognitive dissonance. They don't understand because they're Jesus out. And then when you're in a cult, you don't understand all the outside of the cult gate. You are in the middle, and you're just too deep in it. And every now and then you hear some Alex Jones, and you get radicalized a little bit, but not enough to do anything. Just enough to talk shit.
Just enough to get some views.
Yeah, on the internet and to rage bait people.
Well, it's like ultimately.
How y'all think this gonna turn out?
Well, people want, I think people out here, they want to continue to feel the stability of, we don't know, we are unique in the sense that us as Americans in our lifetime, we don't know what it feels like to be invaded.
Nope.
You know, the closest thing we have is 9/11.
Or Pearl Harbor.
What was what?
Pearl Harbor.
That don't count. That's not
Pearl
mainland
Harbor
America.
was not during our
It's not
lifetime.
mainland America.
That's not mainland America.
But it definitely
America has
that
never
counts.
really been invaded, nigga, besides a fucking civil war, nigga. This bitch ain't never been invaded.
There's been a few attempts at invasion, even in the last 100 years, but they were very small skirmishes.
That shit don't count.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video
I'm
about
About what? Okay. Please correct me. Let's take a look. So there wasn't an operation in 2025 called Operation Rising Lion in June of 2025, where there is an airstrike over Tel Aviv by the Iranian army. But this $2 super chat is refuting this claim. So let's take a look.
You have to say the monetary value of the chat. Oh, 2025.
Says what?
2025.
I said what? June 2025, and then says what? Okay.
Operation Lion.
Operation Rising Lion.
You know they got that hail, hail, Lion of Judah. Have y'all been to church?
Yeah. Okay, so no, what am I wrong about? Like
I mean, listen, we might as well go to Iggy. I'm sorry, Azalea Banks, because she said she gets paid.
Sure.
You said Iggy.
I know I had to correct that.
That's a pretty common mistake.
But
That's why they have
Azalea
beef.
Banks said she gets paid for posting about Israel.
I bet she does.
I mean, I heard Mayweather gets paid too.
She was performing out there, and look at she's wearing a Star of David. She has on a shirt that has
she done looped it.
Hebrew on it.
Operation Take Third in effect.
Okay.
All right, so Azalea Banks says she gets paid for every time she mentions Israel in a post. I feel like that's clearly her trolling Nikki, right? This is.
Let's see. I got paid. It's not $7K a post, but I definitely get paid for every Israel mention. Even the troll poster paid. So she's retweeting a news outlet. Yeah, this is just a little attention grab. Why not say it?
Did y'all see that video?
It looks like a blatant. Looks like a blatant.
To troll Nikki because she's MAGA.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that.
I mean that just makes sense now that I think about it. But did y'all see when Mayweather went out there?
What was Mayweather doing in Israel?
That's my same question.
Oh goodness.
But I heard he came back with some bands.
I was gonna say he probably does have a lot of Jewish business partners and stuff. So
I heard he came back with some bands. But then
Okay, no, so I was wrong. I just want to make this clear. So yeah, the $2 super chat was actually right. So the initial strike was actually Israel bombing the nuclear facilities. That's what Rising Lion was. And I guess the response was by Iran. Okay, so
I guess they didn't attack. I'm telling you.
Israel jets on there. Yeah, you can see literally the. Okay, yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
32 civilians and one off-duty soldier were killed per Israel. Iran said that it was over 1,000 killed and 5,800 wounded. So,
How do you guys feel about Trump flippantly saying, in my opinion, that, oh yeah, some American heroes will die. That happens in war. When he's being asked questions about this.
I mean, at this point, I think that Trump is kind of grasping at straws. I mean, like the fact that anybody would see him as a suitable leader at this point, when not only are we entangled in all these international conflicts, but our own allies don't fuck with us. Like people can say whatever they want. We have the worst relationships with NATO than we've had in my lifetime. Like we're literally fuck the ops. Our own homies are against us right now. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They said Spain won't let us use our bases.
I think people die in war all the time, so I can't really get mad at that statement.
I don't think it's about the idea that people die in war. That's obvious, but it's the fact that you're going to say it when this war was not necessary. It don't have nothing to do with us. We weren't attacked. And you're just saying like, yeah, people are going to die like it doesn't matter. Like we're not, we don't have bombs over America. Like Lush said, like Sus said, we've never been attacked here. So why are you so easily willing to send other people's children to war? And then when it went viral on Twitter that, okay, send Barron, his son, they put out a statement. The White House puts out a statement. Oh, Barron is too tall. At 6'9", he's too tall to be in the military. So you're a draft dodger like your dad.
Yeah. Well, it does kind of make him an easy target, right?
But
so he's just poking through the tank. Blah!
Get your bitch ass in there.
Get in the field. You wouldn't put other people's
That's
kids.
what I think.
Look, my pops always told me when I was a kid, he was like, nigga, these niggas, they send motherfuckers to fight for war they know nothing about. If it's really a problem, nigga, the leaders of each country that's really tripping, y'all might as well just link up, nigga, squabble up, nigga. And then whoever wins, this ends the whole shit.
Like the old times.
Because why are we? Because the whole population has nothing to do with what the motherfuckers who are leading the country.
I mean, let's be real though. This whole war wasn't because of us. It was obviously Israel.
But
so
we are
I think
Israel.
I think that's why a lot of people are saying, "Hey, what's up with this war?" Because it's gonna be a bunch of Americans that's going to war for Israel, and I think there's no Israel people literally on the field.
But that's because Americans is radicalized, nigga. Ain't no one of nigga can't come here because nigga the whole southern hemisphere of the country got gun stockpiles, be training, nigga. They are in a full psyop that think that their whiteness is under attack, their country is under attack, and they training for moments like this, nigga.
Yeah.
And they've been training since kids to get their ass shipped out to go fight for a war.
Yeah.
But
they're ready.
But to some of their credit, I just saw a
That's
viral
100%,
video
bro.
of a Marine getting dragged out by a senator or something. They said he broke his arm because he's saying they don't want to fight for Israel.
That's because
he
they
could have fucked all of them up.
They grow up like that, and then they go and come back and get treated like shit and realize that they was over there fighting for nothing.
Well, that's like the Vietnam War, essentially, in a nutshell. And we're now seeing those vets from the Vietnam War are now in their 80s.
But not even just Vietnam War. All the other wars from when we were young.
From when we was in Kuwait and all that shit. They came back and they started to see, like, nigga, that shit was stupid.
They had people in Africa. They had people in Sudan. They had people over there while we were all teenagers. Wars that they did not have on TV. And those people come back and, like Sus said, they feel like they got fucked over. And then they get on the internet and they get radicalized and they on the red pill shit and they're like, hey, we went to war because of this. They find out the leader's real drama on a YouTube documentary. Really and then they get pissed.
Because when they was out there, they couldn't ask no questions.
They didn't want to.
You can't ask no superiors. Nothing. You come back, find out what's really going on.
The most gangster shit I heard out of this whole situation when Trump, I think he was talking about Spain. He was like, yeah, they won't let us use their airport. But we can use it if we want to.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, so what?
But that's been the ideology of America since its birth.
Bro,
But this goes back to what I was saying. We have the worst foreign relations possible.
Yes.
Oh, Greenland. That's Denmark's territory. No, that's ours because we need that shit.
He started
would you want to be a
America.
part of that or be the opposite?
Of course. And so, and this is what I was about to say. So just so this doesn't become like a liberal Bernie Sanders, you feel me, proletariat echo chamber, let's look at it from the other perspective a little bit. Okay, right now, we have superpowers clicking up, ready to make a move and threaten our entire way of life. We have China slowly but surely over the past 15 years building up their economy. off of the labor that we outsource to them by selling out our own people. They're gaining more power to the point where now they're buying up our real estate, and they're actually
affecting our real estate market.
They're galvanizing drugs, which are flooding the streets and weakening our people and killing us.
Yeah, now that you say that, Lush, and it's funny that you say that. Like when we be having these conversations, or when the question get brought up in general, like can America get invaded? Not in the way that you thinking like nigga, where it's D-Day, the niggas pulling up on shores. Nah, nigga, it's exactly what you're saying,
from
nigga.
the inside.
They're gonna be here already,
Yeah.
nigga. If you could just. Nigga, just imagine, nigga, just the population of these countries that you're talking about, and as they're coming here doing business, man, these niggas could be all motherfucking agents. Nigga,
There's a theory about that.
Click, and now it's 3 million or 5 million Chinese motherfuckers here, or whatever race.
Sleeper cell activated.
It don't gotta be a race thing, you know?
Nigga, they could be Russian. They could all be white.
Even if it's not that deep like a motherfucking movie, if they people was going out there and they don't agree with our ideologies, why wouldn't they just be like, yeah, I'll just be a spy. I'm already here. My whole life is here, but I'm not going with what they going with, and they're going against my people at home. Why wouldn't they just be like, nigga, fuck all that?
I mean, what's up with the sleeper cell shit, though? I keep hearing about
There's
this.
a theory about that online. This man, I don't know if we should say his YouTube channel or not, but he went to where people migrate from South America. It's called the Darien. And he said, of course, there's going to be Latino people because they're coming from distressed countries that we kind of destabilized with the war on drugs and blah, blah, blah. But he said there's a ton of military-aged Chinese men that don't want to talk, that won't answer no questions, that's not in the little camps with the other immigrant people. Everybody's out there. They're struggling. They're in the fucking jungle. So of course you're doing camaraderie shit. Y'all are helping each other. Y'all are sharing supplies, not these military age agents. So it seems like very creepy and scary, and you don't want to be racist, you don't want to be xenophobic, but why aren't you traveling with your family like the Latino people?
Well,
How come there's no kids? Where are the women? What's the deal with that? And then on the other side,
you know the population of women is very small, and they don't involve them in military.
But on the other side of that, there have been houses that have been cracked down on here in California that were houses for pregnant Asian women. They're coming out here and they're being instructed not to stay on the plane. And you could Google this, that they're pregnant. They hide their belly, and then they come and they live in Orange County. They live in Corona until they give birth so their kids can be American citizens, and they go back.
Well, even Americans themselves will help try to perpetuate the agenda of these different foreign governments and stuff because they just want
disagree
to.
with it.
Well, for example, y'all remember John Walker Lind? John Walker Lind was a kid who grew up in the 80s and 90s in Marin County, a very affluent suburb near San Francisco. And, he's a kid that grew up listening to Public Enemy and Brand Nubian and just like radicalized rap music. Yeah. And this dude wound up becoming a straight Taliban agent. He joined ISIS. I forget if it's the Taliban or ISIS. I think it was our own citizens are even down to turf
that happens.
That's because, nigga, this has been like at an all-time high in American history where motherfuckers are starting not to believe in the government no more.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Like, it's been for a long time, nigga. Most of the country believed in the government and was like, all right, you feel me, with the president, or besides, them super, Trumped out motherfuckers, the majority of the population don't agree with what the government is doing. And it hasn't been such a large number of people like that ever.
And that was evident when they cracked down on TikTok, because that was one of the main excuses why I went through the government and the Congress hearings and all that, because they're making the youth anti-American.
And TikTok is from where?
And it's for China.
Yeah.
It's information.
TikTok's definitely not helping sharpen up and educate the youth of America.
But at the same time, neither is Facebook and Instagram, but y'all don't talk about Zuck.
But we do though, because people call that Goyschlap. You feel me?
And then it's like a lot of
quote unquote
bans on Twitter. Like you say something, you're out of here.
Well, not Instagram, no more. Not since Elon bought it.
Yeah, Twitter's.
Oh nah, you can't. It's certain things you still can't say on Twitter.
They've definitely become way less.
Say the J word, you're out of here.
Well, they've become way less stringent on their policies over the years. They used to be like.
Yeah, I used to get in Twitter jail all the time.
They used to be way stricter.
You can let it fly. I could tell y'all to.
What's the next topic?
Rope emoji, tree emoji.
Yeah, prayers to everybody in the Middle East, and I hope things work out. Just remember, what happened in Venezuela. There's resources out there. You know what I'm saying? There's resources out there. This is a money play, but
so we're just taking what they got.
Well, at the same time, do y'all want to? It's pick your poison. Do you care about other people in the world dying, or do you want to see it happening in your own backyard from foreign entities?
Got that.
With that being
Pretty
said,
much.
with that being said, Azalea Banks. I guess we kind of already did that one.
Yeah.
And Lil Yachty shared his SoundCloud of Mount Rushmore. Let's take a look. I actually haven't seen this yet. So,
XXX.
If you're there, I'm sure Uzi's there. Who else do you think is on the Mount Rushmore, that SoundCloud wave?
In my opinion, I always said it was, I think me, Uzi, X. Like, we talking actual SoundCloud. In my opinion, you know, I say, I like to say, ain't gonna lie, I think there's I probably would get some flack for this, but I like to say Lil Tracy. Oh, and Cardi. And Cardi. I think in my Rushmore, I would say, in my opinion, it's me, Uzi, Cardi, X, and I say Lil Tracy. Rest in peace to Lil. Wait, no, Pete. I'm sorry.
Pete passed away.
I meant to say Pete. My bad. Pete.
Yeah, I feel like he was one of the first, like, real, like, deaths where everybody was like, oh, we gotta watch what drugs we're doing.
Yeah. I mean, him and Mac. I was gonna say Mac.
Yeah.
You know, I know people won't hear him like, damn, you left Juice WRLD out, but Juice really wasn't a part of our era.
He was later.
He came after us.
Yeah.
You know, remember that era? X was going crazy. I remember what's the name?
Out of that era, if you're there, I'm sure Uzi's there. Who else?
He is missing Trippy.
he is missing Trip. Okay, so this is like the main thing that
I'm biased.
I get really confused about
I don't
this.
support Trippy Red.
People always talking about
I'm
Mount
not mad
Rushmore.
at it, but he missing it.
Who would you take out and put Trippie Redd for?
I'm gonna take out. Who did he say again? I'm gonna take out
X, him,
Lil Tracy.
I'm gonna take
no,
out
he
Lil
said Peep. I think he meant to say Lil Peep.
I know Lil
No,
Peep
he said them
there,
both. He said them both.
Nah, but he's only, was it 4 or 5 of them?
He said 5 people. There's supposed to be 4. But
So I think that's what I'm saying. I think he meant to say Lil Peep instead of Lil Tracy.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's
I
fair.
And Peep was a guy.
I personally think Trippy make better music than Lil Peep. Personally,
Peep
Peep was the shit. He died. Peep was the shit, like, to people, but, like, you know, I personally like Trippy music more than I like Lil Peep.
I'm confused about one thing though. People always talk about Mount Rushmore and they use it to where they're like, oh, these are the greatest. These are the most important figures from whatever particular thing that they're discussing. However, Mount Rushmore is the founding fathers. It's the originators.
You're right.
It's not necessarily the GOATs of all time. It's who got it set off. So in that case, I'm going to use that definition and I'm going to say these are the people that started SoundCloud and cloud rap, which was the term they were using that kind of slightly predated. I'm going to say Lil B.
See, Space Ghost Perp.
Space Ghost Perp.
My God.
Raider Clan and shit.
Bones.
He just called me.
I say Lil Peep, Space Ghost Perp, Bones, and Main Attractions. And that is literally the beginning of SoundCloud. There's no other way I think anybody could look at it. Everybody else
was X really a part of the SoundCloud movement.
They walk so these niggas can run.
Those are like the founding fathers, and then like so if we're gonna use this era that he's discussing, like the popularization of SoundCloud, I think you have to put X. There's no way.
I'm
you have to
I
put
definitely
Peep.
want to, but I want to make sure my information right. But I will put X. I will put Lil Pump. Don't Lil Pump. What's his Lil Pump?
I mean,
Smoke Perp.
I mean, yeah,
I'll put Smoke Perp and then I'll put Lil Peep.
Yeah, I see. I feel like Pump and Perp kind of.
Yeah, they're the same.
Yeah, they
You
have to
gotta put them on
occupy one space.
One space. They don't each get a separate space.
All right, then I'm gonna have to put
Fuck
songs
no.
are too short.
They don't get no separate.
And that,
they don't get no separate
Hell
space.
no.
and that's why, like, you know, despite
What
like
can I
my
put for 4?
despite my allegiance with Tay and all that,
I'll
Trippy
put
Red
I'll
do
put Trippy
kind of
4.
make sense.
Yeah, I used to fuck with
I'll
early
put
Trippy
Trippy 4.
was hard,
I'll put
bro.
Trippy 4.
I
Like
like
regardless
that.
of anything.
You gonna die. I like that
Trippy
song.
was hard,
And
bro.
then, like, we'd be remiss if we don't mention Suicide Boys. Like, there definitely should be. So, like, you gotta kind of choose between Peep and Suicide
With
Boys.
Suicide Boys, I put them with like with ASAP's coming up.
Yeah,
just like with the what's the
they're
zombie dudes from New York,
Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah, they came up in a
Correct.
whole different like era than SoundCloud.
They kind of did, but they're definitely SoundCloud artists.
Yeah,
and
I'm saying though, but they were already popping before SoundCloud.
And that's kind of like that's why I mentioned Bones. That's why I mentioned Lil B. I feel like those are the dudes that kind of set it off for the SoundCloud thing to be what it was. But during SoundCloud, for sure.
For sure.
I covered my mouth. Like.
I know, but
For sure.
it was just so random, bro.
I rooted my mouth.
Lush is healthy today. He's drinking water. Who can fuck with him? Nobody.
Man.
And honestly, it's funny because although Yachty and Uzi are way more successful than all these guys pretty much. But I don't really, even though they are from the SoundCloud era, I never considered them SoundCloud rappers.
Me neither.
Because they surpassed that.
Fast.
Yeah. Yachty got on the
Yachty
radio.
wasn't out on SoundCloud for a long time.
I considered them trap music adjacent rappers.
How early is that Broccoli song? Because that was omnipresent.
That was 2016, I want to say.
What was the first one? I know you want this.
Before that, it was
that was on SoundCloud, right?
No, Minnesota was the first one.
Minnesota was before that?
Yes.
Minnesota Bang.
Minnesota Bang.
Minnesota Bang.
That was the first Lil Yachty song.
My SoundCloud go personally is Nestle. Niggas don't know about Nestle. Nestle is my personal.
There's a lot of fools like that.
Oh, what about Young Lean?
Young Lean, Uno the Activist. There's a lot of fools.
It was 16? Damn. I feel like I heard Broccoli on the radio for fucking years.
And what year did I said it was 2016?
Young Lean was a guy.
That was like, Lil
17.
Yachty is a pop person now. This Broccoli
he had already had, you're right, because so he was featured on the Broccoli song. That's not his record. That's Big Baby Drums. And in that same year or around that same time, he was featured on that other dude. What's the I Spy song? What's the guy that made that? The Super Duper Kyle.
Oh, Super Duper Kyle.
Yeah,
I love Kyle's
so there was
music.
Super Duper. So both of those records were on the radio. Also on the Atlanta show had that had the Kyle song, and they used it as the intro of one of the episodes. Yachty's part, the disrespected gang, turn the shit to Taliban, whatever. Like that was used as the intro, and yeah, he was. But he had already achieved pop star status, and even Minnesota, I want to say, is platinum at this point. And he had Young Thug on the fucking remix and Quavo and shit. So I never, although he did upload his original compositions to SoundCloud, I never categorized Lil Yachty as a SoundCloud rapper.
Once you get on the radio and you get a Sprite commercial, you're not a genre rapper anymore. You're.
I think obviously, like, I agree with Sus. I think he was, but he transcended SoundCloud.
No, he definitely is. I just never had him pegged for that, especially like when you get a deal with QC slightly
Sprite and shit.
You're doing Sprite commercials.
He didn't spend a lot of time on SoundCloud.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have like no reign where it's like, oh yeah, that nigga is SoundCloud. He had some SoundCloud hits, but he wasn't on it for. He was on that bitch for like a year before you blew.
Right.
Yeah.
Like as opposed to X, where this is like
for years.
And then there's other people that haven't even been mentioned that are like the real people like Black Cray, you know what I'm saying, which were huge on fucking SoundCloud and doing millions of fucking streams per upload, but most people don't. They might have heard a song or two, but they don't really know who that is. And like different Raider Clan members like Chris Travis and Sesh Hollow Water Boys, like there's a
I can call Space Ghost Perp right now.
Fat Nick and fucking Puya. You call yes. You can call.
You want me to call Space Ghost?
Yes. Call Space Ghost
Perp
right now. If you can get what?
I'm dead ass.
I don't know.
Y'all keep continuing though. Let me find
I'm more interested in this now.
Nah, but keep going. He just called me the other day. Literally, that shit was funny.
I think at this point I hit like the main important
about this SoundCloud.
Yeah, Lil Ugly Mane. There's a few other people that deserve
names. I want you guys to work on your marketability.
That was at that time. That was like the thing to just have a random stupid ass name.
No,
that was everybody.
Because you are almighty suspect. But if we wanted to make you a pop person, you could be almighty. That's a fact. But
yeah, you were big on SoundCloud technically. Yeah. You're like, you know what I'm saying, like
we had our own. We had our own LA SoundCloud era. It was amazing. It was amazing. Me, Draco, Ralphie, Snow, fucking SNL Mafia. Fucking Mac Richey,
King's Most Wanted.
Sway. We
before that.
Yeah.
The Return of Sus this afternoon, Colossal.
You feel me? I'm talking about like these niggas was children. K Most Wanted was a child at that time.
Yeah.
Nigga,
you guys were young as fuck. You guys were like 16, 17.
You needed it. Nigga, I'm talking about nigga Mac Richey, nigga Sean Mac and Richey. Nigga, I'm talking about 2014, 15.
Yeah.
On me, I was.
Them niggas came out like
that.
17.
Yeah.
AZ Sway, Why With My Glock. Nigga, that's like 2015. Nigga, Snow 187, me and him up. Nigga, this is like 2015. Nigga, SNL Mafia, that's Fred Blaze, Lucky Leak, the Compton niggas, that's like 2016. Fucking Draco, of course. Draco and Ralphie, they was nigga the same shit. Like it was crazy in the city at that point, bro.
And a lot of that also was kind of blowing up on YouTube simultaneously. Yeah. Fools were making videos and shit like that. Yeah. Like before they were uploading to DistroKid, it would be
That's
like
a fact. We didn't even
videos.
We didn't even have no DistroKids yet. Niggas was still using CD Baby.
For real.
No,
for real.
You feel me?
You gotta look at our conversations.
This is you and Space Ghost Perp talking.
What a time.
Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely Space Ghost Perp.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so fire if you get him on the phone. But yeah.
These niggas, man.
Yeah, he's.
Hey, bro, it's funny as hell. Bro.
By the way, I just read like 15 threats on Tay's life.
He sent me a beat too.
Yeah.
This is beat. I talked to Kud a lot. He called me like 2 days ago.
I love Space Ghost Perp.
What's the next subject?
Yeah, Slimacito, 1,000 Man Fonny, Doo-Wop and Kane. I said Uno already for sure.
Doo-Wop Kane for sure. Even niggas like Big Body Fiji.
Damn near even say
fucking man, I'll go on my shit.
You could damn near even say Saw Baby.
I still
Was he too commercial?
That's too late.
He was later for
that's
sure.
Later.
That's like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, that's later. I don't be counting all that shit, man. I count like early shit. Like even Cardi for sure, Nestle, K Supreme, Big Body Fiji, Swag, Hollywood, nigga. I'm going on my shit. I got Beat It. Ralphie, nigga, Uno the Activist, Swag Hollywood again. ATL Smook, he was the shit. I do got Lil Yachty on here. Cook LaFleur. You feel me?
That's why they also said that's why Yachty was like, we can't count Juice because Juice was technically later.
Warhol SS.
That nigga was that dude.
Warhol
was that dude.
Nigga. What about all the Chirac rappers?
They're like 3 years earlier.
But they were definitely uploading music to SoundCloud.
Yeah, but like a little later though, like nigga, when them niggas was cracking, SoundCloud wasn't even out yet. I was listening to all that shit on YouTube
and Dat Piff, like the first, the first Chief Keef shit is on Dat Piff.
I was on Dat Piff. I wasn't on SoundCloud listening to Keef until a couple years later.
You already said funny.
Definitely sound
funny. Yeah, for
funny.
sure. Nestle, of course. You feel me?
Tekashi 6ix9ine. There you go. But if you're gonna say him, then you really need to say fucking Sauce Moolah and all that.
Somebody just said something right. TK?
City Morgue. Yes, TK. 100%. Yes. You have to.
That's 2017.
Although, yes, it is 2017. But he was
Young Bands. Yeah. Young Bands for sure.
Oh, okay. Now we're at the end. All like the lyrical Lemonade fools, like the
Community. That's also a little later, but like
Shout out to Cole Bennett.
Yeah, one hard song. Nigga, that Bosky shit was hard. You feel me? But like after that, it was like, all right, bro.
And that's why I said Saw Baby too, because I feel like he kind of overlays a little bit as well. But all right, what else we got? This is a great trip down.
Fact.
And yes,
y'all still got your SoundClouds?
I do. That's where I'm naming it from. I'm on my SoundCloud
too.
And I've seen this name pop up now in the chat a few times. I never considered him as a SoundCloud rapper, but he does deserve to be mentioned.
Emergency
Speaker
News?
Knockers. Oh, let's take a look.
Let's give us some fresh
talking
news.
about what happened this morning.
What happened this morning?
Oh yeah, the feds raided Alvarado.
Park.
Yeah,
they told me on my chat they were like, "Lush is gonna be late today."
They spanked the 18s pretty bad. I mean, this has been a long time coming. Like, I knew this was gonna be it. So okay, LA County news. So several members of the 18th Street gang arrested on federal charges alleging murder and drug trafficking. This is via Hot Wheeler Media. The Wheeler definitely coming in extra hot this time. 12 members and associates of one of Los Angeles' largest street gangs, 18th Street, have been arrested on federal charges alleging murder and drug trafficking. The U.S. Department of Justice says the indictment alleges the members of the gang used MacArthur Park as an open-air marketplace for drug trafficking. It claims that the gang operated with intents to conceal the activity. It also alleges that the gang controlled a portion of the drug trafficking taking place in the Skid Row area of downtown. The Department of Justice claims that Kiko Marie Gonzalez, 59 years old, second in command and street boss of the gang, ordered the murder of drug trafficker who failed to pay the gang's extortion fee taxes. The indictment, who alleges that Gonzalez and other directed other violent acts and criminal activities. During the intervention, officials seized more than 175 pounds of methamphetamine, Fetty Wap's catalog. On Thursday, officials seized about $80,000 in cash, 10 pounds of that good fentanyl, 5 pounds of more meth, and 6 firearms.
Les, we're gonna get you
It's
some
18s right
we
there.
gotta get Les some glasses,
I thought that was
bro.
like fucking crazy riders
some
and
glasses,
MS or
Les.
some shit.
And I hate
Breaking news
all
right
you
now.
guys spot, but I used to work at a vintage store on 9th and Main, and there used to be a crazy man who had 18 tattooed on his head. He was bald. He had tattoos all over his face. He looked like a crazy gangbang serial killer like Jason, Freddy, and he was out there every single day patrolling. So this is not wrong. Y'all blew up your own spot. Why do you got people like him out?
She said,
Federal authorities have a press conference. Let's listen in.
Elimination of cartels and transnational criminal organizations. As the president made clear, these organizations cause enormous harms to our country, our communities, and they include activities such as trafficking deadly fentanyl.
You out here fucking up, Nathan. Stop fucking up, bro.
Into our neighborhoods. Following the president's direction, Attorney General Pam Bondi issued a memo implementing the president's order to mobilize federal law enforcement to prioritize the dismantling of these transnational groups. They also sent us a directive to get rid of open-air drug markets. Operation Dead Horse. Today, my office is unsealing 7 indictments, charging 14 defendants with racketeering and drug trafficking offenses stemming from their membership in one of the largest and most violent gangs in the Western Hemisphere, the 18th Street Gang. Law enforcement executed 12 search warrants on various locations across our district. We've arrested 12 defendants on federal charges. 6 remain as fugitives of justice. They will be found and they will be arrested. The 18th Street Gang is a transnational criminal organization that controls the rampant drug trafficking in multiple areas of Los Angeles, including MacArthur Park.
Why you gotta look it up?
Different gangs own different parts of the park. Own as in they attempt to control. Here, this particular gang, the 18th Street Gang, they try to control the northern part of the park. So everything above Wilshire Boulevard is claimed by the 18th Street Gang, or at least was claimed until we've arrested them today.
Oh, yeah.
The 7 defendants.
They moved the needle with that.
How do you feel as the mayor of MacArthur Park with this happening?
I mean, I told y'all this was going to happen for the past 2 years. This is the Karen Bass's. I literally said this was going to happen a long time ago. So Karen Bass is so inept, as is the LAPD, and literally the Rampart Division Crash Unit. All they can really do is just patrol that park and keep people out of there. Man, y'all busted 14 people. We didn't even see the little typical RICO arrest that y'all be doing. Y'all ain't do shit. I just drove down Alvey. It's still jerking. There's nothing. This is completely performative. That's a very small bust if you look at the overall takedowns they've attempted to do in the past several years. This really ain't going to change nothing. It does make Karen Bass look even more inept because she couldn't do this on her own and it required a federal investigation, which has been going on for several years. But no. And by the way, no, only the Northeast side. Y'all, they're so confused about their information. You got district attorneys that need to look up the name of the park that they just, and they were using tents to conceal the activities. No, you fucking idiot. That's just where all the fucking junkies live. They're not concealing shit. You allowed the tents to be there. You've allowed them to literally devise 2-story luxury condo tents for miles of real estate in downtown Los Angeles from the 90057 zip code. What the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? They ain't do shit. They didn't even mention the clique from 18th Street that they supposedly shut down because they don't even know. They don't even know what the fuck they doing, bro.
You said
they don't
that
even
this
know.
is performative. Do you feel like there are going to be more attempts like this as far as on the news to try to make things seem like they're cleaning it up for the Olympics?
Of course. They've been like it started with the ice raids, built a fence. That was like the most significant. Yeah, dead horse is crazy. And then yeah. And here's the thing. And then they wound up allowing a $3 million initiative to be passed, which is going to build a fence around not just Alvarado but MacArthur Park. So let's make the park look a little bit
My
uglier.
nigga Negro's still free.
Do nothing.
That's
Okay.
right.
Do you know any of them?
I don't know anything, bro.
Sus, why would you call somebody?
That's his name. That's his fucking name.
But you say he's still free. That's
Yeah,
right.
my nigga still free. You see it? Fuck you mean? They ain't catch him. Get me off the operation, bitch, because I ain't in custody. That's what I would have told
Yo,
them.
look,
niggas.
so
We're
like,
putting a stop to open air drug markets.
are you
And bro,
planning-
they bullshit as fuck. Knowing
But
damn well they
downtown
be
is
funding
open air
this shit. They in that shit just like, man, they gotta stop.
do you plan on doing something to like,
That shit for the Olympics, nigga.
MacArthur Park?
I mean, my whole mission is to uplift MacArthur Park. So it's like I don't like. Do I think that there should be gangs operating without impunity and terrorizing the community? No, it's obviously a bad thing. But like, I don't think
Obviously.
I don't think this is necessarily going to be changing the dynamics greatly in that neighborhood. You know,
Are you gonna go there today?
I was already there today.
Like,
I'm about to be there when I leave.
I know you're right.
But unfortunately, prayers up.
It's annoying that
Prayers up for MacArthur Park.
they create situations where there's like an underworld.
Yeah.
And then they fake police it like this. That's what annoys me. And then you use taxpayer dollars to try to cover up the park with a fence when you made the park possible. And look at the rest of downtown. Past Main is so fucked up. It's like The Walking Dead. You're not going to do nothing about that, but just hose it down when you could create initiatives like cheaper housing, free public transportation. So there is not a high concentration of just, I don't even know, destitution.
Or helping the people that are actually from that community. You know what I mean? The people that were that actually live there, that pay rent there, that are raising families there, the schools over
The
there.
normal people.
Do things like that. $3 million to build a fence. So, I mean, beyond a misappropriated funds, because it definitely over whatever the 1.7 square miles. I'm not sure the exact number.
Yeah,
that the park
somebody's nephew was getting chipped off for this.
somebody,
fence.
yeah, like that's
Reddit too.
That's maybe like a $600,000 to $700,000. I looked it up.
Yeah,
What
nigga,
it,
they
like-
only took fucking what, 3 guns? Nigga, 10.
That's what I'm saying. They got
5
less
rounds
than
of fentanyl.
they got less than 10
Nigga,
straps, bro.
That sounds like one dope house.
Literally,
They gotta stop it. That's one trap house, gang. Chill.
And $3 million on a fence, why not try to employ the people that are already out there living among the fence area to build it and create opportunity for people because they're homeless? It's not like you're going to let them inside your business, God forbid. But they could work outside. They could dig a trench to put the poles for the fence. Like let's
because they'd rather get free labor from people that were incarcerated that need to do community service and things like that. Why would they pay people?
The Caltrans workers.
You feel me? Like,
I mean, you guys need to also.
you making sense when you say that.
No, but that's literally what it is. But Tam's
And
making
this is a
sense as far
shitty
as trying to.
operation because y'all didn't even get everybody.
Yeah, why are you posting their pictures still?
Bro, there's been
Niggas is still walking. If I see my face on this shit, y'all never see me again.
If this is the big 18th
I'll
Street
become a-
gang raid that y'all
Turn into a
did,
ghost.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, nigga. I'm in the
fuck?
sewers, like never.
this
coming
is the
out.
18th
Not a good
Street.
bust.
Like literally, and it's crazy because there's no
They suck.
information that I revealed or that I spoke on or that I brought attention to that wasn't already readily available to the people for the past several years. This is nothing new. These gangs have been there. These homeless people and these addicts have been there, and the illegal immigrants. MacArthur Park has been this way for decades, bro.
Yep.
Since the late 70s. There's been differences as opposed to, oh, there's more gangs now, or actually now there's more junkies, less gangs. You know what I mean?
But Sus and I were talking about it before the show, that MacArthur Park is so well known in the city, even to us when we were teenagers, of that's where you can go to get a fake ID. That's where you can go to get this. That's where you go to buy weed. That's where you can go
100%.
at any time of the day, any day of the week. You
100%.
can just pull up and walk around. And it's like as soon as you get
And they
down there, people start offering you.
Yep.
Are you really from LA if you didn't go to MacArthur Park to get a fake ID when you were a kid? Like, and
I'm definitely not.
Well, yeah, you're from Long
Yeah,
Beach.
you're from Long
You
Beach.
guys might have a spot over there, like, but really, like, I'm saying people from all parts of the city. I don't give a fuck if you're from South Central, Watts, Compton, Long Beach, or Santa Monica, anywhere in between. Motherfuckers were going to. It's actually a little below the park, Alvarado, and like.
You know what fucked the game up when they started scanning them? When I was in college, they started scanning those IDs.
Yeah, like.
I heard they was giving you like all y'all the same last names and shit too, like Reeboks.
Nah, you could damn near pick.
You could pick. You McLovin.
That would definitely.
My name is McLovin. I'm from Hawaii.
Sometimes, nigga, if you want the scannable, that bitch like $350.
Yeah, they fucked the game up with that. The club ain't that serious.
And that's the thing. Like you could, like they have everything over there to the point where shit. You want a passport? You want a motherfucking identity? You want a birth certificate? Like they got all that. You feel?
So what you think the outcome gonna be of this? Like, is this gonna affect MacArthur Park, or are you gonna help it?
I don't think this does.
Are you gonna help it?
Am I gonna help the 18s?
As the mayor?
Ultimately,
I want to know.
This is just one of several steps you're going to continue to see of them trying to make this look more inhabitable for the Olympics and all the different.
Exactly what I said. This shit is for the fucking Olympics.
Because I just seen
this shit is a show.
They just literally just put up like gates over there in downtown LA, and I'm like, why y'all putting up gates?
So much stuff is happening. The train station, they built a whole new aviation station. They got hella agents out there. It's just random niggas wearing Metro polos. They're standing around. You can still not pay if you don't want to. But the presence, they got a photo booth at the train station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is what you're spending our tax money on.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Who the fuck is trying to take a picture at the blue line, at the end of the blue line?
This shit turning into France.
Or the green line. What the
So beyond Karen Bass's
And now they're
ineptitude,
doing-
we got Governor Newsom's ineptitude. We have all these people coming up for re-election pretty soon. So
I feel Newsom trying to be a
Yeah,
president.
he's going to be president. So
Yeah,
he's
he's trying to
out.
be a president.
yeah,
for sure.
can we please make sure that doesn't happen?
I don't want it to happen at all.
Please, he did such a terrible job. He's been, and we know me. I'm like our resident, like far left extremist or whatever the fuck y'all think I am. Gavin Newsom has sucked since he was the mayor of Frisco in 2006.
Oh,
like
damn.
he has sucked since then. Just like
And that boy sucked forever, huh?
Just like Miss
Pause.
Harris when she was the DA was terrible, and you know it is what it is. Do I have a solution? Do I know somebody better? No, but I know this ain't it.
We
I feel
need
that.
what is it? A populist president like Roosevelt to get us out of
We
the
need
situation.
JFK.
I don't know. JFK got popped.
We're never gonna get another JFK. They all gonna be
But
scared.
we need a Roosevelt. We need somebody to come in and
I think-
overhaul.
No, I felt
I
that.
think Trump
Help
was
us.
like
I felt
almost like JFK until he almost got shot, and he was like, this shit real. Let me
It's not working.
It's not
Hell
worth it. Let me
no.
get back in line. Hold on.
He was never
Hell
like
fucking
JFK.
no.
You know what? That's a really interesting comparison, and I never like. I want to just be like but I do see some overlay on the Venn diagram.
Bro, I think he was literally like, he was literally our guy to make America great again. Like, I don't know about him now, but at that point, he was like, yeah, I'm about to stand for the people. He almost got shot. He was like, hold on, I want to live.
Well, FDR was
follow
kind
suit.
of like, hey, like, there's finna be hella wars during my presidency. Like, it is what it is.
I'd rather you tell me the truth, though, than lie.
Well, we got Social Security and we got
Yeah.
this and we got that. We're gonna get benefits. If you're gonna put us in a pointless war,
Have
you
y'all
gotta
seen Bill
give us
Clinton
a
in the
little
Epstein-
kickback.
the
Don't just give it to your
Epstein cases? He
homies.
looks so stupid.
Because you know who's eating right now? The weapons industry.
Oh, for sure.
The arms dealers. What's that movie with
War Dogs?
Yeah, the people like that, niggas like that, they're up.
And that's why. And so people always talk about, like, oh, well, these weapons being used against us are the same ones that we sold. Motherfucker, we did that so we could profit off of it. We knew.
These mansions don't buy themselves.
We knew what the fuck we was doing. I'm sorry, guys, but any other topic we got to hit before? Because I'm.
Pretty much. I mean,
Y'all want to hit?
Oh, they have. I mean, this is kind of pointless. Nicki Minaj, a response to her little sister being at
Oh, she
Cardi B's
responded?
concert.
That was fast.
Oh no, the sister responds. Oh,
Okay, let's
Boston
do that.
Richey's ex-girlfriend accuses him of sending sex tapes they made together when she was underage to other women. The record label had a meeting discussing what to do in this situation after it was brought to their attention.
That nigga got child porn.
A sicko.
We'll do both of those.
Boston Richey is the same man that the girl was Floyd Mayweather was trying to get at her, and he said, "Be loyal to the game, not me." Is that him?
That's the Samia or
Yeah,
Samaya
yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
That's the Samaya bitch
Yeah,
from
yeah.
No Cap.
But that okay. So this is
Yeah,
different.
different. Yeah,
Hey,
this is the
look,
one who he was beating her ass allegedly, and she underage, and she been getting groomed or some nonsense they've been having going on for the last few years.
why she tag Epic? Damn. She on him.
Yeah, Epic. She tagged Epic Records and said, a few days ago, you all held a meeting after it was brought to your attention that your artist shared a sex tape of me from when I was underage to other women. Rather than addressing the seriousness of that behavior, the response seemed to have been to initiate a smear campaign against me. This situation deserves to be handled with accountability and maturity. Your artist clearly needs real help. To be very clear, this information is confirmed, and I am in close contact with someone from the team who was present in the Zoom meeting at Epic Records where this situation was discussed. Man, look, bitch, you said it. They can't do a smear campaign if you didn't go on the internet and say it. Play what you talking about.
Here's the thing, like, I mean, her.
Y'all don't got the clip of the shit where she was on the podcast with Ari or some shit. She was on a podcast with Ari or something, and they in the kitchen doing something with some of that sort.
It was
cooking. Zoe Spencer.
Yeah, and she was like, why did you stay or something?
Because of the money.
Because of the money. Yeah. And then all those clips is getting reposted, and she talking about that's the smear campaign.
Well,
bitch, you said it.
No, but was there is there any evidence that people knowingly, aka Epic Records employees, knowingly shared what is underage pornography?
I don't think that's what she said.
That's what I'm
saying. Smear campaign. No, she's not saying that they shared that. She said, do y'all know that your artist did X, Y, and Z? She's talking about. I had seen another post. Flacco should have put all the posts that she was talking about, because on her, I think it's on her story. The bitch's story.
Tatiana Chanel with 2 L's.
The Instagram is right there. I don't know if she deleted it, but it was some other post. I didn't see them on her Instagram. It was like a little blog page. They had posted her, and she had posted up all the screenshots of the different Instagram pages that had posted this shit, and it's all clips of her talking about, I stayed for the money. How the fuck is that a smear campaign? You said it.
That part.
Oh.
You said it, bitch.
Terrible.
I'm confused.
No, but look, so a few days ago, you all held a meeting after it was brought to your attention that your artist shared a sex tape of me. So if that's true, if there's evidence of that, if someone's sharing a sex tape of her when she's underage, knowing that's distribution of child
pornography.
Okay.
And if she has
That's what I was
proof
saying.
from those other women that, hey, he sent me this video, y'all, even if he was on some freaky shit and trying to show them, like, yeah, this is what I like, this is what I'm into.
That's even
and
worse.
She's 17 or 16.
That's even worse.
That's wild.
Yeah,
bro, that's nasty.
Because what I felt like she was implying is it was like a smear campaign, like, look what she did. Like,
oh, no. She's saying that they're having the meeting because it was brought to their attention that he did that.
Okay.
And if she has proof that, because obviously she has to have some proof because she knows, how would she know that if the bitches didn't say nothing to her?
Now, if that's not true, that is potentially
like slanderous.
That is very slanderous, and I mean, at the very least, a cease and desist.
But she's also saying that she has proof that they had a Zoom meeting from somebody, so she knows somebody that worked at the company too.
I guess we need to see this proof
substantiate these
so
claims.
This is go to I'm gonna send this to the No Jumper Instagram.
Now, if that shit is true, that's janky as fuck. Like if what she said in that, now I'm not saying it is true or not, because I don't know.
Okay.
But Boston Richey, like he's definitely got for being a pretty talented dude, he's had a lot of smut on his name, from the snitching allegations to this, man.
A long relationship was the biggest heartbreak. How long was that long relationship? Like 2.5 years. No, Tati, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5.
I don't know.
2.5.
I don't even think I made it past 2.5. But like I said, I was just there.
When you have a plan, you execute that plan. You was looking like Charles, bitch, and I Am a Mad Black Woman.
I was just there.
Christina,
I was just there.
Yeah.
But okay, I feel that. I don't know.
So then
what
kept you in that relationship then?
I fuck with your chain. I put gas around your neck. I'm a BB every chain. Like, fuck is you talking about?
Baby, I can read between the lines, huh?
No, okay. Oh, yeah.
And my longest relationship was the biggest.
We are doomed.
Absolutely.
This will make it hard for people.
Right now, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. Like I'll even like when I'll be at the crib and I hear my girl and her homegirls and they're like listening to music and chilling and like all this, like the Megan songs and the Glorilla songs that they be listening. I was like, damn, this is not the messages that
young women
that women my age, that when we were growing up, they weren't here. Sure, Lil' Kim might have been like her and Foxy Brown might have been saying
That was very particular.
very particular, and it wasn't to this extent where it's just like, fuck dudes, I don't need dudes, I'ma use dudes.
And that
Give
shit
me
was
money,
hella
that's
low-key
all I
frowned
need.
upon.
Fuck dudes, fuck men.
Yeah, Little Kim was ostracized when
Yeah,
she
that
was
shit
out.
was
Let's
frowned
not
upon.
act like
she
Oh
wasn't.
my
Lil
God.
Kim wasn't even like that. She was just like, eat my pussy, like
No, Lil'
I
Kim
want
is
a burger.
like,
And a lot of
I
bitches was
want
getting
some
looked
Chanel.
at crazy for
yeah, now
playing
you're trying to
Trina
buy me
and all of that
Fendi
shit.
and Armani.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was like, I might suck your dick for some Chanel. But
Hey, yo.
she said that. I mean,
No,
essentially.
she shouldn't say that.
Adrian
I
Benedini
was-
and Chanel 9 boots.
Yeah, exactly. So to me, like that, as problematic as we could call it, that's very benign.
That's light compared to
like we should get reconstructive surgery and had a dick added to us and impregnation. We don't even need men, and we should eradicate the entire male species.
Nobody said.
Nobody said
It's
that.
very
but
much people.
No.
That's why people make the references
That
about
is-
But that is
prostitute
definitely
That is
the
the
message. That
message.
is definitely the message.
That is that
But
is
it's not, I
Gloria's
can't
message.
let
Well, if
y'all
you ain't
say
got
that
no
the
money,
message
we ain't
is,
messing with
it's
you.
that. It's not that we don't need men. It's that we need men to pay for everything. If y'all don't pay for
Yeah.
everything, you're not worth nothing. You're not even a person, really.
We're gonna use them for that, and who cares if we discard them after?
Yeah.
And I get that this is a response to the years of being
Thank you for
treated like
acknowledging that.
sexual objects
Yeah.
in hip hop culture that men have done to women. However, now it's like, whoa, y'all have gone so far to the
Attention
left where it's
span.
damn near like genocidal.
Well, yeah, but then guys kind of made it among yourselves embarrassing to be in love. God forbid you like a girl. God forbid you cuffing a bitch. Oh my God.
Well-
so it's like there can't be no balance if one side won't kind of.
Well, now at
that
this
is.
point, if if Boys to Men like was a new group
Mm-hmm.
and made like an end of the road would not be a huge hit record right now.
No, I think there's still possibilities for love songs because girls love the sugar daddy rap that people put out. That's why Skilla Baby got super
But that's
popular.
not
Yeah,
that's
they
why
love
Premature
that
is
shit.
That is
popular.
not sugar
Trick
sugar
music.
daddy
It
rap.
is. It's I'm gonna buy you everything. I'm gonna do everything
That
for
is
you.
not
It's
what
the same
end
thing
of
as Babyface whip appeal.
Yes,
it's the same
yes.
thing.
What you're describing is that, but I'm saying like the Shy and fucking Tevin Campbell and Boys to Men,
So
like
that's,
tell me what you want me to do. that's gone, bro.
That's
You're
Giveon.
gonna get looked at like a fucking simp, and like
You're
if you
not.
make
The girls
Nigga,
will
that's
the girls
Drake
will love
in
that.
there.
Yes,
I think I
that's
give
Drake.
you as a player.
Yeah, Giveon. They make that kind of music.
That's my Long Beach
we need
partner.
more of that. We need more of that.
Yes.
We do.
We need
I
more of
agree
that.
with you.
And we
We
need
need more
women to be
Drake.
like, hey, it's okay. Because they went so far against I get it, the whole Disney, you need someday a prince will come and rescue me thing. That was a bit excessive. Like, women empowerment's cool, but like, damn, now it's like, let me step all over all the men and fuck them. And
Plus,
I'm
you're trying
tripping.
to make it abusive when it's more of a robbery. It's the girls are trying to
I
rob
agree with
them.
Tam on that one.
They're not trying
It's
to
definitely a
harm the
robbery.
men. They're not saying we don't. They're always talking about dicks. They
Yeah,
love having sex. They want to be paid.
Dude should get replaced by a robot with a big dick.
Nah, that was you. I don't
No,
think
that's in the new
I don't think
that
nobody-
was you.
That's Glorilla's
Nobody else
new.
said
That is
fuck.
Glorilla's new single. I got a new robot with a dick. I swear to
I
God.
got a
bro.
new robot.
That's
with
Lush's
a
new
dick.
single, bro.
I don't
The
even know.
Cocaine Bot 2.0. Cocaine Bot 2.0. The robot with the dick.
Bro, you.
Chill.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
All
Let's
right,
get to this
Jazz,
so we
let's
can
go.
get
Young
outta here.
Simba 7135725 Eagle. Ear to the Streets, 128 grams. I like that. Okay. The Boy 510. Shouts to the Bay Area. All y'all, welcome to the membership tier. Shouts to Jeremy Romance for your 1 year anniversary. That's a real one right there. Shout out No
That
Jumper.
one.
Respect to the amazing cast, Rope Gang, Free Toasty 315. All right. You already know. Shouts to the 315. I believe that's like upstate New York, Syracuse. Dandy's World. F4N19. Thank you for becoming a member. Gangster Croc. Happy Salated. Tam Kerger certified MVP for this pod. Could she shout out the rest of the No Jumper crew and cast? Let's get cacked to more IRLs.
Okay.
Dragon Knight Crip. Our new mod said, I regret putting Tay on, but Ko was the only one around with a car. Ko would cry to the homies to be put on lying, saying he was Snoop's long lost son.
My fault, dog. Hey, listen, I'm gonna do better.
Chill.
She was the only one with a car. At least she was moving.
Right.
Steezy Muslim with the tension said, Uno, I love you, bro, but I have no clue why you think you're a joint in other people's eyes. Everyone views you as an addict and people pleaser. Inshallah, you will stop relying on substances and thrive. You feel me?
He got you fucked up.
Involve Allah in your bullshit
you.
criticism.
I do appreciate the love, despite some of the critiques. I do appreciate you, Steezy Muslim. I don't want to be a Lush hater because I love Lush, but he been lying like a motherfucker while under the influence. Okay, fair enough.
Chill.
Mr. Burrow, Lush, I was listening to some old Smooth E records, and a lot of them have not aged well. You think he was being serious about the underage stuff? I'll be honest. Smooth E was a dope rapper. He's made some classics with Mac Dre and all them. But I never liked that content where he was referring to young girls. I always thought that.
What are some of the bars? Give us a bar.
He's a Bay Area rapper from Sebastopol, California, from the 707.
What did he say?
It's not just a bar. It's like a recurring
Oh,
theme.
no, I'm good.
What is he saying, though? Is he saying he's picking them up from the high school hotties? What
I mean, there's way worse bars that rappers have. I've heard a rapper that is very beloved said 9, 10, 11 and up.
Steezy Muslim.
If you bleed. Anyways, I'm not going to finish the bar.
If my memory serves me right, Tay was on the exact weekly installment yapping about how he was going to whoop on. Yes, that was me. Yes, whoop on Richey. Yes, I said that. Yes, I did.
So is that why that's probably why there was contentious energy?
Well, the shit, whatever. Yeah, I said that. Anyways.
Okay.
Dragon Night Crip. Not gonna lie, Tay, I was jealous when I seen you married a baddie, so I told the homies to close the door on you, cuz. I respect, bro. I love that.
And he said he's going to pull up on Suspect's trial to support.
Of course, I'm going to be there. Tay, Rich Grindr literally live streamed the whole event. It's on the YouTube Professional Liars on One Couch. Okay, bet. I was talking about him doing an overview, like doing voiceovers, but I'll take that. Y'all got me, whatever.
QDizzle86. Tay,
but you got marked out. You always laughing in the video to downplay it, and it was a voiceover excuse bullshit. Okay, I'll take that. If I was a bad bitch, Ivan 500. If I was a bad bitch, I would have kept it cordial too. For real.
If I was with a bad bitch, I probably would have kept it cordial.
Yeah.
For real, I'm player. My nigga Sus would have crashed though.
Absolutely.
I am retarded.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think if the likelihood of Sus crashing would have been a bit higher.
I get that. He's a better man than me as far as keeping us calm.
Nah.
I'm not doing that.
It's also like in his cities and all that. So yeah,
he probably didn't feel threatened. And you could tell by the video his girlfriend didn't feel threatened. His wife didn't feel threatened either.
I'm not mad at it.
It didn't seem like a scary.
Bro didn't say nothing threatening. Whatever.
I'm down to see like a Street Fighter 2 style like ninja adjacent karate match between you and fucking.
We might as well make it happen. Like it's a big talk. We might as well do it.
Ben Smith, thank you for becoming a member. Q Dizzle. Suspect would have crashed out. Tay, you're a mark. Lush is giving you therapy to make you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you, Lush.
Why y'all gotta use me as the fucking...
listen,
why y'all doing that, bro? Use somebody else.
Here on camera.
What the fuck?
You expose yourself.
Use me, man.
Assad Aziz, 1600. Kumani was all about fair sinners. Five in peace hood. Hey Lush, you still ain't sell me for that 8-ball fool. You promised fool, stingy ass fool.
You going to jail.
F Nasty 101. Thank you for correcting that. Operation Rising Lion was in fact an airstrike of Iran by Israel. 803. TF Third punk ass lied on live on Jalise, then doubled back and cleaned it up. Can't believe shit dude saying fam got marked out, was looking goofy as fuck. AJH 3469. They being nice. Tay, as a man, you got marked out. It's okay. We know you were soft. Tam, don't ever brush past death to America. You are so capped. Get her off.
I'm getting beaten up right now.
I fully explained that point. Don't be intentionally obtuse, friend.
Richey Vids 3673. You said Dual Up Kane, Slimacito, Uno the Activist, and 1000 Band Fani. Yes, all definite strong contributors. Absolutely to the SoundCloud era. Richey Vids also said this conversation is peak no jumper talking about SoundCloud. I could cry. Hey, that's what we do on the Thursday show. We this is the realness right here. Dex and Effects, Josh, Adam, whoever else you got on there. Get Trap Lord Ross to do a documentary on Lush before he's gone. And Fake Heart come out. Lush do a segment on Screw One stream. You feel me? I feel you. Dragon Knight Crip. Lush. Ricky has his tent in MacArthur Park. Be the mayor that you are and help cut out. Also, Tay really from LBC Laguna Beach Crip.
Laguna Beach boys.
Shout out to Cam Kerger.
Hey, Dragon Knight Crip.
Official Mr. Bacon Man. Almighty, please do a 607 Unk impression, and Lush, stop doing impressions. Sus is
We gotta be talking about him one day, man. I might just, you never know.
Sus,
I don't be trying, bro. I just be pulling them out, gang.
I really want. We've been telling him for years to do more impressions, especially like on. I feel like IG's like Flock 2 Ball style Sus impressions would do really well. Straight Clown and ENT. Lush. Your drawing is in your email, fool. Much love to Straight Clown and ENT. Shouts to all my juggalos. Whoop, whoop. You already know. Yep,
I ain't heard that. I don't want to.
They got a whole saying.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Shouts to all my 17
Shaggy
percenters.
Too Dope and my nigga, what's
Violent
the other
J.
nigga? Violent
Yeah,
J.
yeah.
I know them because Backyard Wrestling.
And shouts to...
That's how I know them.
We might be bringing Ouija Mac over here soon. Would love to sit down with Ouija Mac. There's a lot of dope juggalos doing the damn thing. So
do they got something to do with the Battle of the Juggalos?
The gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, gathering.
They absolutely do. That is their gathering.
And my boy Triz put me onto that. Rip
Shouts to Triz.
Baby
That's my fella.
Shouts to right
great
there.
dude. Love Triz. IE's finest. And shouts to DC 00 Munna for joining the membership tier. We will see y'all tomorrow on the Friday show. The news. Never counterfeit. We about a grip and we about this bitch. Much love to Nathan, Mikey, Almighty Suspect, Tam Kerger, Tay F to the 3rd degree, and you'll play a partner of the mayor.